high school football fans, welcome back to Friday night, to pure spirit, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school football.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Friday night. This is Indiana high school football. This is your IHSAA. High school sports fans, welcome back to game time, to pure spirit, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is game time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA. This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
It's time for Wawasee Warrior Football on 93.7 FM The Mix, CPG-TV, and the IHSAA Champions Network. Your Warriors will host Warsaw. This year's broadcast is brought to you in part by the Gingrich Group, Dynamic Spine and Rehab Center, Goshen Home Medical, Protec Marine, Northern Lakes Realty, Wallace Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, Northern Lakes Insurance, Sox Marina, Chubby's Pub and Grub, Beyond Landscaping, Our Group Real Estate, Keller Williams Thrive, Airgood Electric, Blue Barn Berry Farm and Event Venue, Quality Engineered Services, and Stealth Shield Solutions, LLC. Now let's take you to Warrior Field. With the call, here's Nathan Lambert and Coach Kaz Zinal. Coach Kaz Zinal.
And good evening and welcome to homecoming here at Warrior Field, here at Wawasee High School in beautiful Syracuse, Indiana.
I could tell you have played football and other sports, and you're great. Look at the excitement you got, and we haven't even started the game yet.
Smile from ear to ear. Greatest night of the year stands should be packed. There's still time to get down here. Tonight we have a great game. The Wawasee Warriors will look to take down their cross-county rivals in the Warsaw Tigers for that all-illustrious W trophy. And let me tell you, coming from a guy that's played multiple times in this game, that is some bragging rights to hold over some people there.
You know, and I've told you 100 times, the people, I get a little excited all day. I didn't do much today other than, the dishes and the few other things. I didn't do all the jobs I was supposed to do because I just couldn't do it. But I tell you, the people around here that get excited about this game because it's a homecoming game, and because, more importantly, we could be playing anybody for homecoming, but most importantly, it's Warsaw. We get excited about Warsaw all the time.
Every single year.
Every year. In every sport.
Well, just to introduce ourselves, since we kind of skipped over that, I'm Nathan Lambert. That's Coach Kaz Zinal, and we'll be here for the call all night long. Still 26 minutes on the clock. It's homecoming. Get down here, get in these stands, and support your Warriors tonight. We're going to take a real quick break, and we'll be back with some more Wawasee Warrior football on 93.7 FM The Mix, CPG-TV, and the IHSAA Champions Network.
Wawasee Warrior Football is brought to you in part by Stealth Shield Solutions in Syracuse, providing simple and effective solutions to support your school's safety directives and district visions, guidance, and tools for any of your school's safety needs. Stealth Shield Solutions in Syracuse, online at stealthshieldsolutions.com.
Wawasee Warrior Football is brought to you in part by Quality Engineered Services in Syracuse, manufacturing dash assemblies and wiring harnesses primarily supporting OEM boat manufacturers and other products including marine, bus, automotive, and more since 2017. Quality Engineered Services at 1101 North Indiana Avenue in Syracuse, 574-457-3988, and online at theqes.com.
Wawasee Warrior Football is brought to you in part by Blue Barn Berry Farm and Event Venue in Syracuse, offering 2 event venues to host private gatherings, including graduation parties, weddings, Christmas parties, reunions, and corporate events. Blue Barn Berry Farm and Event Venue by Deward Lake in Syracuse, on Facebook and online at bluebarnberryfarm.com.
Wawasee Warrior Football is brought to you in part by Air Good Electric in Ligonier, offering electrical services for any project, including in-home, outdoors, new construction, or remodel. Air Good Electric at 1246 Lincoln Way South in Ligonier, 260-894-3842.
Wawasee Warrior Football is brought to you in part by Our Group Real Estate, Keller Williams Thrive at 201 East Bowser Road in Syracuse, offering a real estate team to help you buy or sell a home with staging and white glove services, manage vacation rentals, and sell commercial properties. 574-457-3160 and online at theourgrouprealestate.com.
Now back to Wawasee Warrior Football on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
And welcome back to Warrior Field here as the 1-5 Wawasee Warriors look to take on the 4-2 Warsaw Tigers. Now, Coach, I did a little bit of an investigation today.
You did.
And according to Max Prep, Warsaw is the 9th-ranked 6A team in the state. So tonight, a tall task, but this rivalry goes back years and years and years.
Yeah,
Can you tell us a little bit about this rivalry?
I was just reading this thing that you also got up here. It goes back to, this is the 54th time that Warsaw is ahead in the total, 35-17, with a 1970 8-8 tie. So, this has always been a really exciting game. And this Warsaw's Bart Curtis, oh my gosh, he has 236 wins in his career, right? 116 losses, but, it's the 11th best among coaches. He's tied for 37th all-time coaches and football coaches in Indiana prep history. So,
and that's in the whole state, correct?
Yeah, that's the whole state. That's it. Yeah. So, he's been around a while. He knows Warsaw. And I got a chance to talk to Dave Baumgartner on the way up here. And taught at Wawasee, and now he's a coach. Oh, and I have to bring this up too. We off the air, right? The evil empire. Henry Smith, he would call this, and he would even have, and Bill Dixon were really famous for calling Warsaw the evil empire. And, I was kidding Baumgartner because he worked at Wawasee for years, but he loves it there. He's an assistant athletic director or athletic coach or football director is his title. So, and Warsaw and Wawasee are great rivals. The big thing is, Warsaw is growing now into a 6A school, and Wawasee has stayed at around 4A. So it's, they got a lot more kids to choose from. But you beat, you could be, if you beat Warsaw, your season is a success.
Oh, it's a success, even if you win just Warsaw.
Yep.
Well, hey, we're going to go to this week's IHSA's Commissioner Corner. And we'll be right back with more Wawasee Warrior football on 93.7 FM The Mix, CPG-TV, and the IHSAA Champions Network.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Bob Lovell. This is our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. And Paul, thank you so much for taking time. It's championship time. I'm looking at a schedule here and seeing that boys tennis, unified flag football, golf, cross-country sectionals. How am I doing at this particular time? Because this is a busy schedule for everybody involved, and we're going to be crowning some champions very soon.
We are, Coach, and it's funny. We get up in the morning. I walked outside, and there's just that chill in the air that we associate with fall in this state, and that also means that tournament time is here. And you nailed it. I mean, we're going to crown our first state champions this weekend at Prairie View Golf Course with the girls golf state championship, and then boys. We have the tennis is starting tomorrow. Unified flag football, one of the best programs that we have going on. The unified programming is going to begin on Saturday with their sectional, but then it just comes. And every week we have another level of the tournament folding in, and the back room is full of trophies and medals right now, Coach, and we're ready to give those things out.
I don't want to wax nostalgic too badly, but listen, you compete for championships, and I was fortunate in my high school career to play on 4 sectional championships at Plainfield High School, and even at this advanced age of mine, I recall that feeling, sharing that experience with my teammates, my coaches, my family, and everybody involved. And this really is, as cliched as it sounds, about lifetime memories.
It is. And, I often say that the memories of the individual accomplishments, whether you scored 30 points in a game or what round you shot in golf, those things fade over time. But the things that never fade are the relationships with your coach, with your teammates, and that celebration when you've achieved something that's on your goal list. And when schools do that, and then students do that, that goes in the bucket of lifetime memories that, those things never go away. The feeling never diminishes, and the ability to say I was a champion will be part of the things that people can talk about the rest of their life.
As we do this, I'm sitting in my den in my home looking at the 1969 sectional championship team. I mean, you talk about memories, it's right there. I look at it every day, and I'm excited for these kids to go out there. And also those who are wrapping up their careers, you wrap up your career to play for a championship. That's a great way to end it.
It is. And while we never want the end to come, but it does. And as life moves on, we know that, first of all, they've had a great career. They've had a chance to be with their coaches. But, again, they have the moment to celebrate. But the thing that they carry with them, Bob, is that ability to prepare, to participate, and to be able to win a championship. Mm-hmm. You really, truly are involved, and you learn that process to prepare to win. Whether it come in the practice or whether the weight room or in the classroom or wherever it is, that what you learn at the high school level will carry you through the rest of your life. And that's the thing for me that, when I look at this, I do want to hand out those medals, but I think about every student athlete that participates in one of those tournaments. And I really think that they're so prepared to be able to contribute back in their communities. Because let's face it, the vast majority of kids that participate, even at the highest level in our tournaments, are going to be back in their communities in 4 or 5 short years contributing. And they're going to contribute as the local HVAC repairman, or the teacher in the classroom, or the doctor of the community. Or you know what? Even a radio host may be the next one out.
Let's host now.
Or the next
Make a better career choice.
Yeah. But, they're prepared because they've been in an education-based system.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
Wawasee Warrior Football is brought to you in part by Beyond Landscaping in Syracuse, a full-service landscape provider offering design, construction, and maintenance programs to residential, commercial, and surrounding lake properties. Beyond Landscaping in Syracuse, 574-527-7973, and online at beyondlandscaping.com.
Wawasee Warrior Football is brought to you in part by Chubby's Pub and Grub in Syracuse, offering a full menu including daily lunch and dinner specials with a family room. Chubby's Pub and Grub on State Road 13 in Syracuse, 574-457-3855.
Wawasee Warrior Football is powered by Sox Marina, servicing all the area lakes for over 60 years, offering Viaggio and Trifecta pontoons or Polarcraft fishing boats, all powered by Mercury and Tohatsu outboards. Coming soon, a new line of Excel hunting boats powered by Mud Buddy surface drive motors. Sox Marina on Webster and Barbie Lakes, or online at soxmarina.com.
Wawasee Warrior Football is brought to you in part by Northern Lakes Insurance in Syracuse, offering consumer and business insurance and group health plans. Northern Lakes Insurance, serving Syracuse since 1988. Behind McDonald's on Palm Drive, 574-457-5931, and online at northernlakesinsurance.com.
Wawasee Warrior Football is brought to you in part by Wallace Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling in Syracuse. They can help the residential or commercial customer with in-floor heat systems, high-efficiency tankless water heaters, and well and septic services. Wallace Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling in Syracuse, 574-457-9313, or online at wallacephc.com.
Now back to Wawasee Warrior Football on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
And welcome back to Warrior Field here at Wawasee High School. Tonight, we have a good one between the Wawasee Warriors and the Warsaw Tigers. Got 14 minutes left on the clock to get down here. And while you're on the way down here, please stop at this little table outside the concession stand and see Sheriff Kyle Dukes and others, as they will have raffle tickets. There is have raffle tickets for the Hostetler family. They have a young daughter that's been diagnosed with stage 4 cervical cancer. Andrew's father served with the Kosciuszko County Sheriff's Department, and Andrew served in the Army National Guard and was deployed to Afghanistan in 2018. They are in dire need of some financial assistance during this difficult time. The first prize for the raffle is a pontoon boat from Pro Wake Water Sports. The second prize is a $25,000 cash from the Union Tool Company. Tickets are $40, or you can get 3 for $100, and you can purchase the tickets here tonight or at the Sheriff's Office in Warsaw from now until November 4th. The drawing will be Saturday, November 5th, 6 p.m. at the Owl's Nest in North Webster. Come down here and support a local family in need.
Well, that's a good thing to do. That's just it shows the togetherness of the community and being able to give in this community. What a neat community this is.
Very
good to be
neat.
here.
And you know what better time to kind of kick this off than Warsaw and Wawasee, two in-county rivals that are here. You have the entire county here watching this game, so come support this family in need.
Excellent.
Well, Coach, we have a lot of excitement down there. It looks like the stands are starting to fill up here.
Yeah.
So we'll go, and earlier today, student Grant Flora had a chance to chat with Coach John Riedeboe about tonight's contest.
Oh, I want to hear this.
Good evening, I'm Grant Flora with the Pathways CTE Digital AV Media class at Wawasee High School. Tonight we have head football coach John Riedeboe in our studio. How are you tonight?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm doing great. Last week you lost a battle with a tough Northridge team. You were able to stay in contact through the first half, but then the Raiders began to pull away with 21 unanswered points in the third quarter. So what made the difference between the two halves for you?
Well, we missed some opportunities in the first half. We settled for a field goal on our first drive, which we would have liked to get a touchdown, and then we lost our quarterback on that drive as well. But we were able to regroup and drive down again, and we lined up for another field goal, and we had a penalty, and we happened to make the first one with the penalty on it. And so then we took the second one with 5 yards back, and we missed that one. And then we had another drive late in the first half, and we got a touchdown out of that. And unfortunately, they came roaring back and got a touchdown on us, but we still felt pretty good at halftime, 21-10. Felt like we missed a couple opportunities there in the first half when we had 3 out of 4 drives in their red zone. And so second half, we felt like we had a good plan coming out, and they had a couple pass plays. They have some really good receivers, and the quarterback's got a strong arm, and before we knew it, the game got out of hand a little bit. But we kept working hard, and we actually scored on a pick six by Hunter Tinky, and we had another opportunity down on the goal line. We were down in the half-yard line, and we fumbled the snap away to them. And so, again, it's missed opportunities. That game could have been a lot closer, and we're just still working on that.
Yeah, so you mentioned you lost your quarterback against the Raiders, Jackson Brown. He's sidelined for the night. Is there any update on his status?
Jackson's not going to be able to play this Friday night. We're still waiting on some results. He's on crutches, and so tonight it'll be Mason Shoemaker at quarterback, and you'll see a little bit of Derek Bontrager as well. And so those two will be at the helm tonight, and hopefully we don't have to go any deeper than that.
Yeah, you mentioned your quarterbacks that'll come in key for you. Who else will you be relying on to step up and lead your team to victory?
I think we gotta have a strong running game tonight. Both our running backs, Cameron Zimmerman and Brandon Kelly, both need to have big nights, and that means our offensive line needs to have a big night. The way you keep Warsaw's offense in check is you don't let them have the ball, and so we need to possess football, score on our opportunities, and that should be good for us.
Yeah. Tonight you take on Warsaw, who's had a strong season so far at 4-2. They defeated some quality teams, and they only lost to the leaders of the NLC, Mishawaka and Northwood. So you've already kind of mentioned some of your keys. What else do you have that's really going to be key for you tonight to get the signature win and also claim the W Trophy?
Yeah, it's homecoming. It's the W Trophy game, and it's another opportunity for us to break through. We've been right there with every conference team we played, and we've only broken through once. But we had the opportunity to, and so we're looking forward to this opportunity to break through. I already said the offensive keys. Defensively, we're going to have to tackle well. We're going to have to stop them on third down. If we can make them punt 3 or 4 times, we're in good shape. When they have the football, that's that offense. The nature of that offense is possess the ball, and before you know it, 8 minutes has gone by, and so you don't have that many opportunities. So defensively, we got to get off the field and on third down, fourth down, because they'll go for it on fourth down, and make them punt a few times, and we need to tackle well.
Well, tonight's a big night being homecoming. So how does that play into your mentality?
You know, it's more of a distraction than anything else. Just trying to keep the guys focused. It's been a fun week. There's a lot of great fun activities and the pep session today and things like that. But when it comes right down to it, what we do on the football field is the main focus for us. So we've had a decent week of practice, and hopefully the guys are very, very focused tonight. Again, it's homecoming. It's a W trophy. It's our biggest rival, Warsaw, and another opportunity to go out against an NLC opponent and get a win.
All right, we'll be back with more Wawasee Warrior football on 93.7 FM The Mix, online at 937themix.com, youtube.com/CPG-TV, and the IHSAA Champions Network.
Wawasee Warrior Football is brought to you in part by Northern Lakes Realty. We are a full-service realty company helping you buy and sell homes, as well as assisting you in any other real estate needs. Northern Lakes Realty has a hometown realty team ready to serve you. We are located across from Pickwick Theater in Uptown Syracuse, 574-457-2880, or online at nlrealtyllc.com.
Wawasee Warrior Football is brought to you in part by Protect Marine on Bishop Road, north of Wawasee Golf Course. Mercury Marine Certified, offering sales, service, and storage. Protect Marine, 12734 North Bishop Road in Syracuse, 574-457-2908, and online at protectmarine.net.
Wawasee Warrior Football is brought to you in part by Goshen Home Medical, offering CPAPs, respiratory supplies, and a full line of home medical equipment with delivery. Goshen Home Medical at 1501 South Main Street in Goshen, 574-533-0626, or online at goshenhomemedical.com.
Wawasee Warrior Football is brought to you in part by Dynamic Spine and Rehab Center, 106 East Pickwick Drive in Syracuse, offering chiropractic, acupuncture, and rehab services that will get you back into the game. Dynamic Spine and Rehab, east of Dairy Queen in Syracuse, 574-457-7472, and online at dynamicspinesyracuse.com.
Wawasee Warrior Football is brought to you in part by Scott Gingrich with Gingrich Group Realty in Milford, offering a real estate group that can help you buy, sell, or build your home in Kosciuszko and surrounding counties with full-service property management services. Their goal is to be a trusted advisor for you before, during, and especially after your transaction. Scott Gingrich with Gingrich Group Realty, located at 215 South Main Street in Milford, 574-306-7377, and online at thegingrichgroup.com.
Now back to Wawasee Warrior Football on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
And welcome back to Homecoming 2022 here at Wawasee High School. We have a good one for you tonight. The Wawasee Warriors are set to take on their cross-county rivals in the Warsaw Tigers. Now, Coach, how great! I just real quick got to talk up our rivals here. Their sports media team has provided us with absolutely everything that we could need and more. Huge shout out to them and thank you. Yeah. Real quick, let's go into our starters here for tonight.
I lost them. You have them? I don't see that. I can do. No, don't get old. You take all your papers and you put them somewhere and you can't find them. While we're looking for them, I was just looking at their stats, that they provided us. Look at this. This Flores Artiga, he has rushed for 634 yards. He has averaged 106 yards per game. As Brayson Brown, he has run for 395 yards and in the 6 games, and averaging 65 yards per game. So what would you say that we would need to do if we're going to be able to beat Warsaw tonight?
Sounds like we're going to need to stop the run. Sounds like that.
I mean, that's a no-brainer. And they passed very, very little passing tonight. So they are a running team, and we've got to be able to stop the run tonight.
So let's go into Wawasee starters here. I have them in front. I have the Wawasee, and you have the Warsaw right there. Okay. So Wawasee starters here first. At quarterback, we have Mason Shoemaker. At running back, we have Brandon Kelly. The other running back position, we have Cameron Zimmerman. The third running back position, we have Hunter Tinky. Tight end, Donovan Blair. Other tight end is Cameron Reyes. Left tackle, Nico Ramirez. Left guard, Brendan Freeman. At center, Chance Flannery. Right guard, Landon Reynolds. Right tackle, Hunter Kunish. That is your Warrior offense. And your Warrior defense tonight is at defensive end, Nico Ramirez. Defensive tackle, Donovan Blair. Nose tackle, Brendan Freeman. Defensive end, Cameron Zimmerman. Outside linebacker, Landon Alexander. Inside linebacker, Brandon Kelly. Inside linebacker, David Anderson. At strong safety, you have Brady Russell. At free safety, you have Derek Bontrager. And at your two corners, you have Chase Dennis and Hunter Tinky.
For Warsaw, their defense, they're going to start defensive end, Nate Rosa. At nose guard, they're going to have Isaac Beam. Defensive end is Mason Gebrich. Linebacker is Jetty Woodward. Other linebacker is Nick Carras. The other middle linebacker is Corbin Johnson. Their fourth linebacker they have listed is Eric Pohl. Their strong safety is Colt Van Holten. Their cornerback is Lucas Robinson. Then their defensive end here is Dimitri Chandler. At offense, they're going to start Adrian Williamson. They're going to start Brock Fraley. They're going to start at the other. I'm sorry, that was the center guard. Their other guard is Cameron Kaufman. One tackle is Harrison Stouffer. Their other tackle is Jason Carl. Their split end is Bruce Donovan. Their other split end is Jack Murrell. Their halfback is Hendon Rodriguez. Their other halfback is Mason Brown. Their fullback, and you're going to call his name a lot tonight, is Flores Ortega. And their quarterback is Andrew Sullivan. Oh, man, look at just looking at the stats here. At their total thing here. Warsaw is 4-2, 2-2 in the conference. Common opponents are Plymouth. Warsaw beat Plymouth 70-0. We beat Plymouth 44-28. They won over Concord 19-0, and we lost to Concord. We lost to Concord 16-zip. So as they walk out onto the field, we have 31 seconds left. We'll see what happens in the coin toss.
And while we're waiting for this coin toss, Coach Riedeboom talked about a lot of things in his interview, but some of his keys to victory, offensively, he said, we have to possess the ball.
Yeah.
With Warsaw running this kind of option offense, it is vital to get them off the field at every opportunity. He said defensively, they have to get stops on third down and on fourth down. Warsaw will go for it multiple times. He said, and lastly, they have to limit the big plays. Warsaw kind of lulls you to sleep. Dive, and then all of a sudden there's a big play.
Yep.
Cannot have that tonight. And finally, he said special teams, they just have to be more fundamentally sound.
Well, we've been in every game. Even the game, even that first game that, we got did not score. The first half, we were still in it. So it's just a question, like Coach said at the interview just 2 seconds ago, we got to be able to watch the penalties, be able to score, and not have turnovers that have just killed us so far.
Now, we just got done with the coin flip. Wawasee deferred, so they will be getting it in the second half, and Warsaw will start with the ball.
Wow.
And this is one of my favorite parts right here. The whole team on the sideline goes running in.
Oh, man, look at those guys. You don't have to get them fired up for this game, do you?
And this is when your heart goes out to Jackson Brown, dealing with that injury, senior leader, still in the silent in crutches. Hopefully this team can kind of rally around him and keep his spirits high. He deserves it. He's given a lot to himself and a lot to this program over the years.
Yeah, and it's going to be interesting to see what Riedeboom says, down the road once he gets all those results back. A senior, and he probably wants to go to the next level, play somewhere. He's excellent, just an excellent leader, an excellent guy. Look at all those kids now going over there, huddling around him, talking to him, just to get a little inspiration. All right, we're about ready to get this road on the show.
All right, here we go.
Let's see.
The W game for the W trophy. Now, I have a record of a game here from 1971 where Wawasee beat Warsaw 36-0.
Who was in that game? Do you have any idea?
That was Dave Van Loo.
Oh, man. All right. For Wawasee, Bolt is ready to kick off.
Everyone's counting everything out, getting ready to go.
Boy, nice night. Oh, my gosh.
It's beautiful.
Oh, come out.
Beautiful out here.
They're selling dinner for the homecoming. So it's delicious.
All right, Bolt gets everything lined up back there. And here we go. Bolt comes up. Gives it the boot. Oh, it's an onside. And the ball is still loose, and it looks like, well, there's a big scrum. And Wawasee has the ball. Wawasee gets the onside kick, and they will start 1st and 10 from their own 48-yard line. Tiger 47. Can't tell that I took 2 weeks off.
Oh, my gosh. I can't even begin to. What guts to do that. The opening kickoff.
To beat a team like Warsaw, you had to take chances. Like I said,
What a
number
chance.
9 on Max Prep in 6A. So they are a very good football team. Their only 2 losses against undefeated Northwood, number 3 in 4A, and number 1 ranked Mishawaka, number 1 in 5A. So a very good football team in Warsaw tonight. Shoemaker under center. In the T formation, Shoemaker goes right forward on a QB sneak, and they get about 4 on that one. That'll make it 2nd and 6.
Nice gain by Shoemaker. Boy, the offensive line is doing a great job of making holes here. Wow, well, we see up to the line right away. No huddle. Wow. Everybody's walking up. Shoemaker making the calls.
All right, Shoemaker gets under center, back in the T formation. Ball is snapped. Hands off to Kelly. Kelly is met in the backfield, but will fall forward for about a half yard. That'll make it 3rd and 6.
Oh, again, huge play. Huge play.
Another big one here, right? Start off the game. You know, you have the ball in plus territory, and this is one of the keys to victory from Coach Reedabu is get first down, keep their offense off the field. Shoemaker under center, snaps the ball. He will throw it. He has a guy in his face, but he makes him miss it. He'll take off running to the left. He got his 10, 20. He will be taken all the way down at the 23-yard line. That looks like about a pickup of 20 yards.
24-yard gain. Oh, my gosh.
Wow. Very gutsy call. Was going to be a pass play, and he just kind of called his own number there. You know, there was a guy came unblocked, and he, kind of juked him out and then looked to his left,
hey,
and there was green grass everywhere.
Here I go.
All right, Shoemaker under center, snaps the ball. It's a toss play to Kelly. Kelly, he does not. Oh, he makes the first man miss and gets the corner. We do have a flag on the field, though, on the far side. You will see the flag first. It looks like a pickup of about 4, and it's on the Warriors.
I thought he had nothing. Man.
Yeah,
illegal shift.
I thought he was going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
I did too.
And he made the first guy miss on the ankle tackle, and legal procedure is called on the Warriors. That'll back him up 5.
All right.
Make it 1st and 15.
That's what Coach Reedabu said, too. You got to avoid these kind of errors. 1st and 15, ball is on the Warsaw, 27, 28-yard line.
Yep.
28 and
1st and 15 for the Warriors. Shoemaker underneath center in the T formation. Takes the ball. Hands it off to Zimmerman. Zimmerman is met immediately right in the hole and will lose a yard.
And Zimmerman stacked up for a loss of 1.
That'll make it 2nd and 16 for the Warriors.
Boy, and the other thing that's happened, look at the time running off the clock, running this football, and Warsaw is going to do the same. All right, another huge play here.
Second and 16. Interesting that we came out in the T formation right away.
Yeah, right away. Well, that's what he wants to do. Coach Reedabu's been practicing this.
Gets under center, takes a snap. It's a fake pitch. It's going to be a screen pass back to Tinky. And Tinky makes a few men miss, but is taken down after about a gain of 2. That'll make it 3rd and 13 for the Warriors on there. Looks like they spotted the 27-yard line.
All right, come on, guys. Another big play. We're almost. Well, we got at least another 10 yards to get in field goal range.
All right. They come out. They have Tinky spread out wide to the right. Bontrager in the slot. And is that Dennis over there? I can't read the number.
I can't either.
That's Dennis. On your left wide receiver. Shoemaker drops back, and he is sacked immediately by a jailbreak by number 75 for Warsaw. That is Isaac Beam. And that'll be 4th and probably 21, 22.
Yeah. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 22 yards. 4th and 22. Definitely a punting situation.
Well, they come out in an offensive formation. We'll see if they drop back and do the little pooch punt. Shoemaker goes under center this time.
Wow.
They're going to go for this, I think. He drops back. He's going to throw. He rolls out to the right. He's going to throw it long, and he has Tinky. Tinky makes a few men miss, but will be short of the first down by about a yard. Ooh, wait. Look at the mark. They're going to give him the first down. Wow.
First down.
Good job by Tinky.
Oh, my gosh.
I didn't think he was going to get there, but that second effort, he was stopped about a yard shy, and then he just forced his way past the first down marker.
24 yards on 2 carries. What? 2 chances. You know, the onside kick and now that 4th and a million. And he got it.
All right, Shoemaker under center.
Jay.
Takes the snap, hands off to Tinky. Tinky runs up the middle and will be stopped after it looks like about a 2-yard gain. It'll be
Tinky's
2nd
first
and
rush.
8 for the Warriors. All the way down on their 10-yard or 11-yard line there.
Yeah, ball was on the 11, 2nd and 8. 7:23 to go in the first quarter.
You beat me to the punch.
Woo, what a game. Yeah. All right, come on,
Man,
guys.
listen to this crowd getting into this.
Look at a lot of people standing here.
All right, Shoemaker gets under center. Takes a snap. It's a pitch play to Tinky to the left. He has some blocks, but he is taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
Might have gotten a half-yard there.
Tinky on the toss, no gain on the play, makes it 3rd and 8.
Wow.
Make it 3rd and 8. Officially no gain on the play.
Taking their time.
Shoemaker comes under the center.
Oh, they're going
Looks
to call.
back,
Looking
looks
for the
back.
offside call.
They're
not going to
They're
get
going
it.
to change the play. They're going to go right back under. Shoemaker takes the snap, hands it off to, looks like Kelly. Kelly will stumble forward for about 2. That'll make it 4th and 5 for the Wawasee Warriors.
Well, this is going to be now. Yep, he's going to send in Bolt.
Sends in
Get some
Tim
ga-
Bolt.
This will be, the ball is on the 9. So add 10, 19, add 7, a 26-yard field goal.
26 yards for senior Tim Bolt.
It's up.
And it is no good.
Ah.
Looks like wide left. And the
Jay.
Warriors will come up empty. That'll bring out the Warsaw Tiger offense with 5:38 left to go in the first. Our score is still 0-0 here.
Jay. Oh, man, what a drive, though. 5:38 to go. Took a lot of time off the clock.
A lot
which
of guts
is what we got to
there, too.
do. So it'll be 1st and 10. Warsaw on their own 20.
Warsaw comes up in the wing position. Got running back on either side behind the tackles, running back behind the quarterback. They snap it, and it is a fullback keep, and he will be stopped right at the line. Might have gotten a half yard. Yeah, they'll give him a yard on the play. They'll make it 2nd and 9 for the Tigers.
Wow, that was Flores Ortega. First rush.
5 minutes to go in the first. Warsaw's ball. Snaps the ball, hands off to the fullback. No, the ball is kept by the quarterback, and he pitches it to the running back, and he gets about 20 yards before he's taken down all the way up to the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st and 10 for the Warsaw Tigers.
That was a nice run.
I tell you what, I thought it was the fullback, and then I thought the quarterback was down, and then all of a sudden I see the ball pitched, and the running back goes around the corner.
Who was that, Brown, run that?
That was, yes.
Brown, yep. 20 yards on that. Wow. 1 yard run and now a 20-yard run. All right, you got to start to hold them here.
All right, Warsaw comes under center. Snaps the ball, hands off to the fullback. He is stopped immediately. Who is that? That is number 53. That is David Anderson for the Warriors.
Yeah, give him what? They give him 2 on that. So 2 runs by Ortega, 3 yards.
All right.
Well, you got to hold him here. 2nd and 8. 4:27 to go in the quarter. Ball's on the 43.
Right. Ball is snapped. Hand off to the the quarterback kept it, and he will sneak forward for 2. That'll make it 3rd and 6 for the Warsaw Tigers. 4 minutes to go in the first. Wow, Coach, this first quarter is going by fast.
Hey, we'll hope it. I'm sure that's what Coach Reedy wanted.
Low-scoring game, always in it. Always in it. That's what you want right now. All right, here comes Warsaw back under center, still in that wing formation. 2 running backs behind the tackles and 1 running back behind the quarterback.
Whoa.
And that will be encroachment on Wawasee, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty, and that'll make it 3rd and 1 for the Warsaw Tigers.
Yeah, 3rd and 5.
Oh, that's a backbreaker.
Yep. Those are the kind of things that just been killing us all year. Jeez. 2nd 5-yard penalty against the Warriors. All right, come on, guys.
All right, here come the Tigers.
Would you love to hold them here?
3rd and 1. Ball is snapped. Handoff to the full. No, the quarterback kept it, and he will scamper forward for about 15. And that'll be a 1st and 10 for the Warsaw Tigers, all the way down to the 38-yard line.
Yep. Oh, nice
3:20
rush.
to go in the first. We have some scores coming in the first. Northwood 7, Mishawaka 0. Now, that is the NLC conference game basically tonight. Both undefeated in conference.
Wow.
Ball is snapped and hand off to the fullback for 4 yards.
Ortega, hey, look at that. 1, 2, give him about 3, give him 4 on that one. Have him 4 carries for
make it 2nd and 6 for the
yards.
Tigers. 2:40 left to go in the first quarter. Here come the Tigers.
All right.
Quarterback. Drew Sullivan comes under center. Takes the snap. And looks like that was a broken play. He went to the fullback, and the fullback was on the other side.
Fullback was on the other side.
He fell right where he
Whoa.
stood. He went to hand off to air, and then immediately went, uh-oh, and fell down.
Yeah, hey, we'll take it.
Hey, we will take it. That'll make it 3rd and 5. 2 minutes to go in the first.
3 carries, 13 yards. Another huge 3rd down play here. 3rd and 5. Where's the ball?
3rd and 5. 33-yard line.
Of Wawasee.
Yep. Sullivan comes under center for Warsaw. Snaps the ball. Hands off to the fullback. He is stopped and brought down after a gain of 1. Good job by that Warrior front line defense. That'll make it 4th and we'll say 4.
Yeah.
Maybe a long 3. We'll go 4.
Man, 5 rushes, 11 yards. Whoa.
Minute 20 already on the clock in the first quarter.
All right, this would be huge. This is huge on top of huge.
All right, 4th and 4.
Down.
Warsaw comes out. Sullivan snaps the ball, is going to pass. He has a man in his face immediately, but he gets the pass off to a wide open wide receiver, and he will get the first down and much more all the way down to the 17-yard line, and that'll be a 1st and 10 for the Warsaw Tigers.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
Man,
16 yards.
He was this close from being taken down, and he just barely got that ball off.
Yeah, he got killed, but who caught that? I missed it. I was watching.
I could not see. He was in a pile of number. That would be Flores Ortega.
Ortega got it.
All right, Sullivan under center. Takes the snap. Hands off to Ortega, and he is brought down immediately. Looks like, well, he did fall forward for 2. That'll make it 2nd and 8 from the 15.
I'll give him 2 on that. Man, we're holding Ortega so far. I don't want to jinx him.
40 seconds left to go in the first.
I got him 6 carries, 13 yards. This will be the last play of the quarter, probably. All right.
All right, Sullivan hands off, and he will keep it. And he scampers forward all the way down to the 2-yard line. And that'll be 1st and 10 for the Warsaw Tigers.
A nice pickup by him there. Gee, 7
Excuse me,
yards
1st and goal, not 1st and 10. They only got 2 yards to go. 1st and goal for the Warsaw Tigers. Sullivan comes up under center. Sullivan takes the snap, hands off to Ortega, and he waltzes in without being touched.
Yep.
That'll be a touchdown for the Warsaw Tigers. 2 seconds to go in the first quarter.
So Warsaw's got the lead 6-0. Man.
And, Coach, looking at these NLC stats, Warsaw averages 270 yards rushing a game.
Yeah. Well, so far I've got Sullivan with 20.
It looks like Warsaw
13.
will go for 2 here.
Oh, wow.
Sullivan under center.
Well, it'd be great to hold him here.
Huge for the Warriors to hold him here. Sullivan takes the snap. Hands off to, nope, he keeps himself and he walks right in.
Yep.
And that'll be a successful 2-point conversion, and that'll make our score Warsaw Tigers 8, Wawasee Warriors 0. And we'll be right back with some more Wawasee Warrior football on 93.7 FM The Mix, CPG-TV, and the IHSAA Champions Network.
Wawasee Community Schools local radio station. We are 93.7 FM The Mix, WRWTLP Syracuse, a Pathways CTE program.
Wawasee Warrior Football is brought to you in part by Stealth Shield Solutions in Syracuse, providing simple and effective solutions to support your school's safety directives and district visions, guidance, and tools for any of your school's safety needs. Stealth Shield Solutions in Syracuse, online at stealthshieldsolutions.com.
Wawasee Warrior Football is brought to you in part by Quality Engineered Services in Syracuse, manufacturing dash assemblies and wiring harnesses primarily supporting OEM boat manufacturers and other products including marine, bus, automotive, and more since 2017. Quality Engineered Services at 1101 North Indiana Avenue in Syracuse, 574-457-3988, and online at theqes.com.
Now back to Wawasee Warrior Football on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
And welcome back to Warrior Field here at Wawasee High School on Wawasee's homecoming for 2022. Warsaw is just lining up to kick off, and he gives it the boot. And it is caught by Bontrager, and he will return it. Bontrager gets out to the 20, and he gets just
nice
past
return.
the 20. And that'll make it 1st and 10 for the Wawasee Warriors from their own 20-yard line. Now, Warsaw come out, ran it right down the field, scored 8-0. Wawasee has taken some chances here. You know, they moved the ball on that first drive.
Yep.
That's exactly what they need to do here. Just keep them methodically. You know, don't change the game plan. Don't panic yet. It's only 8-0.
First quarter done.
Yep, first quarter we went directly into the second. Oh, this is the beginning of the second quarter. Okay, I see. That was the kickoff. I remember how football works. I remember
You
now.
remember how football works?
Yeah, it takes me a little bit, but yeah.
In high school, you got 4 12-minute quarters. One more quarter.
Unless you go to
Quarter
Goshen
two.
or
Right,
Plymouth. Unless you're at Plymouth, then we did some 15 for a little bit.
Yeah, then you get some 15-minute quarters.
Another score coming in the first, Concord 3, Northridge 0.
All right, they're putting the ball down at the Wawasee 21-yard line. Well, they have officially at the 20. 1st and 10. Wawasee.
Waiting for him to jog out there.
20 and 3/4 yard line, right? But it's not quite to the 21. Oh, man, we got to move the ball.
It's a tweener.
Yeah, it's a tweener. Here we go.
All right, here come the Warriors back in that T formation. Mason Shoemaker under center still. Shoemaker snaps the ball, pitches it to Kelly. Kelly is met in the backfield and brought down immediately. That'll make it 2nd and 13 for the Warriors.
Yeah, boy, I tell you, that was they were not able to move at all. That was just -2 there for Kelly.
All right, 2nd and 13 for the Warriors. 11:30 left to go in the second. Back in the T formation. Shoemaker under center. Shoemaker sends both out. They will get set. And snaps the ball. It's a pass play. He will throw it to Bontrager, and Bontrager will get about 6 yards on that and make it 3rd and 7 or 3rd and 8 for the Wawasee Warriors.
Oh, nice catch by Bontrager.
That was a nice little play design. Nice little hiccup in there.
Yep. Well, we need more of that.
They sent the 2 running backs on either side of the T out to the wide receiver positions. That was a nice little trick. All right, back in the T again. Shoemaker under center. Sends both wide receivers out again in motion. They get set. Shoemaker snaps the ball. Rolls to his left. Is looking. He will run. And he will throw it last second. And it is almost picked off and then caught by Donovan Blair off the tip.
Oh, my
God. And that'll make it 4th and 2 for the Warriors. Ooh, disaster averted there. For sure pick, and then all of a sudden it just kind of bobbled, and Blair grabbed it and fell.
Bontrager, that's 2 catches for him. But now you can't go for it here.
Well, that was
4th and
Blair.
2.
That was Blair.
Oh, it was Blair. Thank you.
All right, Warriors come out in the T formation. They appear to be going for it. Oh, and that'll be a timeout by Wawasee.
Sure.
And we'll take a quick break here on 93.7 FM The Mix, CPG-TV, and the IHSAA Champions Network.
Wawasee Warrior Football is brought to you in part by Blue Barn Berry Farm and Event Venue in Syracuse, offering 2 event venues to host private gatherings, including graduation parties, weddings, Christmas parties, reunions, and corporate events. Blue Barn Berry Farm and Event Venue by Deward Lake in Syracuse, on Facebook and online at bluebarnberryfarm.com.
Now back to Wawasee Warrior Football on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
And welcome back to Warrior Field here at Wawasee High School on homecoming night 2022. We have a score of Warsaw Tigers 8, Wawasee Warriors 0. 10 minutes to go in the second. Warriors are facing a 4th and 2. They were going to go for it, and now it looks like they have decided against it, and they will bring the punt team out.
Yeah, the ball is on the Wawasee 29-yard line.
It does not appear that Warsaw is going to have anyone back. They will play defense. Oh, and now there's a timeout by Warsaw.
Wait a minute, they got some subs.
Maybe not.
Well, there was a sub coming in.
They are going to call a timeout.
A timeout. All right.
Since we just took a break, we'll stay right here. I'm sure this will be a quick one because we have some stuff to talk about here, Coach. You know, tonight, if you're here, please stop by that table and see Sheriff Kyle Dukes. They're selling raffle tickets to help out the Hostetler family. They have a young daughter that's been diagnosed with stage 4 cervical cancer. Andrew's father served on the Kosciuszko County Sheriff's Department. He served in the Army National Guard and was deployed to Afghanistan in 2018. They are in need of financial assistance during this very difficult time. The first place prize for the raffle is a pontoon boat from Pro Wake Water Sports. The second prize is a $25,000 cash from the Union Tool Company. Tickets are $40 or $3 for $100, and you can purchase them tonight at the table from Kyle Dukes or at the Warsaw Sheriff's Office till November 4th. Go support a family in need. All right, the Warriors line back up in the punt formation. Bolt takes a snap, gives it the boot. It is another nice punt.
Fair catch.
Fair catch all the way down at the 36-yard line. In the first, Concord now 13, Northridge 0. Man, 5-minute difference, 10-point advantage.
Warsaw will take over 1st and 10 from their own 37.
That was a nice catch, too. Let's see. Yeah, Drew Sullivan caught that.
All right.
6'2". All right, 1st and 10. Warsaw.
Here come the Warsaw Tigers. 9:50 to go in the second quarter.
On their own, 37-yard line.
Sullivan under center. Takes a snap, hands off. No, it's a fumble.
He got it back.
He jumps right back on it. Sullivan handed off to the fullback, got it popped out, and Sullivan dived right on it.
Yeah.
Lucky bounce there for the Warsaw Tigers.
Well,
that'll give Wawasee the ball in great territory if it went the other way.
Statistically, it counts as a fumble for no loss on that, though. Wow.
2nd and 10. 9:30 left to go in the second.
8-zip Warsaw. All right, one down. I've told him at least 3 more times here. Let's go.
All right, 2nd and 10. Sullivan under center. Sullivan snaps and keeps it himself. He will go to the left. He will break a tackle and be well past the first down mark, or it looks like a pickup of 14 on the play. That'll make it 1st and 10 for the Warsaw Tigers at the Tiger 40, or now the Wawasee 49-yard line.
Let's see. I've got Sullivan very unofficially, 6 carries, 34 yards so far in 6 carries. Wow. Nice first down. Here we go.
All right, Sullivan comes under center. Takes a snap. Pulls it from the fullback. Keeps it himself around the right side, and he will plow forward for about 5 more yards. And that'll make it a 2nd and 5 for the Warsaw Tigers.
Yeah, nice job by the Wawasee defense there. All right, come on, Warriors. We got 8:19 to go. 8-0 Warsaw.
2nd and 5 for Warsaw. Sullivan comes under center. Sullivan takes a snap, hands off to the fullback. He makes it looks like he plowed over a couple guys. Looks like Ortega again, and he will get another first down for the Warsaw Tigers all the way to the 39-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. 7:50 to go in the second quarter. Warsaw up 8-0.
Nice run by Ortega. I got him 7 carries, 19 yards. Man. All right, here we go.
Here comes Warsaw. Sends 2 out to the left. Sullivan comes under center. Snaps the ball. Hands off to the fullback. Ortega moves the pile more and more and more, and he will get 9 on the play. That'll make it 2nd and a long one for the Tigers.
Wow. 9 carries, 28 yards for Ortega. All right, come on, guys.
All right.
Second and short.
2nd and 2, 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. Time ticking away fast here tonight.
Everybody's running the ball.
Sullivan brings everyone in tight this time. Snaps the ball. Hands off to the fullback. He scampers forward for about a gain of 10, it looks like. And that'll be 1st and 10 for the Warsaw Tigers down at the 21-yard line.
Nice rush again by Ortega. Let's see. Give him a 10 on that. So 10 carries, 38 yards.
And here come the Tigers again. 1st and 10, 6:30 on the clock. Sullivan sends 2 out to the left. Gets under center. Snaps the ball. Hands off to the fullback. And he scampers forward for about another 7. It looks like they might have found a hole or something. They are exploiting the same hole over and over again there. They might have figured something out here, it looks like. It's 2nd and 3 for the Tigers, 6 minutes to go.
And now they're Ortega, guys, they're giving the ball to him. It's 11 carries, about 43 yards.
Warsaw comes out in a tight formation. Wide receivers close to the line.
Come on.
Sullivan. Comes under center. Snaps the ball. Hands off to the fullback. Nope, he keeps it himself. And he will get about 7 yards all the way down to the 7-yard line. And that'll be 1st and goal for the Warsaw Tigers from there.
Man. Very unofficially, 8 carries. 48 yards, 49 yards. 8 carries, 49 yards. This is
5:20 left to go in the first half.
1st and goal, Warsaw.
1st and goal, Warsaw from the 7. Sullivan comes under center. Takes a snap. Hands off to the fullback, and he will break the first tackle, and he will be into the end zone for a Warsaw Tiger touchdown.
Oh,
Before
nice
the
run.
PAT, we will have a score of Warsaw Tigers 14, Wawasee Warriors 0, with 5 minutes to go in the second quarter.
That was Flores, wasn't it?
That was Ortega, yes.
Ortega, yeah.
Flores Ortega.
Right. Okay. 6.
Warsaw will elect to go for 2 again, make it a 16-point game if it's successful. Warsaw comes under center, snaps the ball, and it'll be a quarterback keeper, and Sullivan will scamper in for the 2-point conversion, and that'll make our score Warsaw Tigers 16, Wawasee Warriors 0, with 5 minutes to go in the first half. And we will take a real quick break here on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
Wawasee Warrior Football is brought to you in part by Air Good Electric in Ligonier, offering electrical services for any project, including in-home, outdoors, new construction, or remodel. Air Good Electric at 1246 Lincoln Way South in Ligonier, 260-894-3842.
Now back to Wawasee Warrior Football on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
And welcome back to Warrior Field here. We have 5 minutes to go in the first half. Warsaw has a 16-0 lead. But Wawasee does get the ball back, and they will get the ball first in the second half.
Yeah, well, the thing of it is, too, they've just been able to do what they do best, like when we talk about in the pregame. You know, I've got Sullivan with 8 carries for 49 yards. Flores, Ortega, I've got him, 11 carries for 43 yards. Brown, I have him 1 carry for 20 yards. They're just able to run the ball. They're just, excellent running team. All right, here we go.
Tigers get lined up for the kickoff. And they give it the boot. It is a nice kickoff. Goes all the way down to the 5-yard line, and it will be returned by, I can't see who that is.
I can't either.
22, that's Dennis. Nice return by Dennis, all the way up to the 31-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Warriors.
All right, 5:02 to go. Man, I love that beginning onside kick. We got to be able to move the ball. It's got to be better than 3 and out. Come on, guys. All right, ball is on the 31-yard line. 4:57 to go in the second. 16 zip, Warsaw. Here we go.
Into the first, Plymouth 6, Goshen 0. Wow.
Yeah.
All right, Warriors come back out in the T formation. Shoemaker takes the snap. It's a fake pitch and throw, and it is caught by Kelly, and it does not go very far. Gets about 1 yard on the pass play.
Just a little bit of a fancy play there.
Fancy play. Warsaw kind of sniffed that one out and kind of had a guy waiting for him. Was spying the running back the whole way. 4:30 to go in the half. 2nd and 9 for the Warriors.
All right. Run.
Shoemaker takes the snap, pitches out to Tinky, makes the first man miss. Dancing around, gets past the first 4 or 5, and gets about 8 yards. That'll make it 3rd and 2 for the Warriors, all the way up to the 39-yard line. That was a nice little run, Coach.
Yeah, I've got Tinky, 7 carries, 37 yards.
All right, Warriors go fast. Shoemaker under center. Snaps the ball. It's a QB sneak, and he may not get that. I think he's a little short. Marked down at the 40. That'll make it 4th and 1 for the Warriors.
That was a nice quick snap too, but wasn't able to move the ball. All right, what do you do here? 4th and less than a yard. Look where they got it marked. They'll call it a yard.
And they'll bring in Bontrager. Coach did say that we would see this tonight. Shoemaker steps off, and Bontrager comes in at quarterback, comes underneath center right away.
Oh, look at everybody.
And it's another, and flags are on the field. Looks like it's going to be offsides on Warsaw. That'll give the Warriors an automatic 1st down.
Whoa.
From the resulting penalty.
Well, they were lined up offside, Warsaw was. See, they're talking it over.
Dead ball encroachment on the Tigers.
Yeah,
and that'll be a 1st down for Wawasee.
Well, we'll take it.
And
we'll take it.
Shoemaker stays out for now. Bontrager will stay in at quarterback. The ball will be placed at the 45-yard line. 3 minutes to go on the clock. Warsaw 16, Wawasee 0. Bontrager comes under center.
All right.
Takes the snap, fakes the pitch. He will keep it himself, and oh, wow, there was a lot of Warsaw players around him, and he will lose 5 on the play.
It'll be 2nd and 15.
And it'll be 2nd and 15 for the Warriors.
Boy, he had the backside wide open, too.
He
Just
did.
didn't see that. Everybody saw that play going to the strong side. All right. I can't see. Bontrager. Yeah,
2:30 left to go in the second quarter. Shoemaker comes in at quarterback again. Bontrager goes out to the slot. Shoemaker snaps the ball. It's a pass play. He scampers, and he will be taken down after an attempted sack, but I think he got just past the line of scrimmage.
Looks like he got one, yeah.
So it looks like he'll get one and make it a 3rd and 15. Warsaw is going to take a timeout, and with that, we'll take a quick timeout. And we'll be right back with some more Wawasee Warrior football on 93.7 FM The Mix, CPG-TV, and the IHSAA Champions Network.
Wawasee Warrior Football is brought to you in part by Our Group Real Estate, Keller Williams Thrive at 201 East Bowser Road in Syracuse. Offering a real estate team to help you buy or sell a home with staging and white glove services, manage vacation rentals, and sell commercial properties. 574-457-3160 and online at theourgrouprealestate.com.
Now back to Wawasee Warrior Football on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
And welcome back to Warrior Field here at Wawasee High School. We have 2:10 left to go in the first half. Warsaw 16, Wawasee 0. You have a 3rd and 14 for the Wawasee Warriors.
Now, the ball is on the Wawasee 41?
41-yard line, yep.
All right.
All right. Shoemaker comes out, splits Dennis to the left, Bontrager to the slot to the left, and it looks like Tiki's to the right. Shoemaker snaps the ball, drops back, and he will be sacked where he's standing. And the ball, does the ball come out there before he hits the ground? And it does, and it'll be ruled a fumble. That will be Warsaw football. 1st and 10 for the Warsaw Tigers from the Wawasee 33-yard line. Two minutes to go in the half. Big ask by your defense now.
Yeah, big, huge series right here. Ball is on the Wawasee 32-yard line. 2:04 left to go in the quarter. And, boy, for Wawasee, you'd going in 2 is not too bad, but having to go in 3 touchdowns. All right, 16-zip Warsaw. Here we go.
All right. Sullivan comes under center. Got wide receivers split out wide on either side.
Ooh, offside.
Sullivan will throw the ball deep, and he has a man, and it is caught all the way down to the 13-yard line. And that'll be a 1st and 10 for the Warsaw Tigers.
Did you see who caught that? I missed it.
I did not.
Yeah, shoot. Oh, well. Who was it?
That was number 30.
Rodriguez. Thank you.
Warsaw comes out in a tight formation here. Wide receivers close to the line. Sullivan comes under center. Sullivan snaps the ball, fakes to the fullback, and he will be stopped right where he's about at. It looks like he did pick up 3. Wow.
Yep.
Looked like he was stopped shorter than that. That'll make it 2nd and 7 from the Wawasee 10-yard line. 1:25 left to go in the half. Again, Warsaw 16, Wawasee 0. Wawasee trying to keep Warsaw out of the end zone before half here. Wawasee does get the ball for second half.
Come on, Warriors.
All right. Here comes the Tigers. Sullivan comes under center. Snaps the ball. Hands off to the fullback, and he will scamper all the way in for another Warsaw Tiger touchdown. And that'll make our score before the PAT, Warsaw 22, Wawasee 0. And that'll be, I believe, touchdown number 3 for Ortega.
It is. I've got him for, yeah. Yep. Man.
And the Tigers look like they're going to elect to go for 2 again. Here we go. Sullivan goes under center. Snaps the ball. Hands off. No, keeps it himself, and he will push his way into the end zone. And that'll be a successful 2-point conversion. And that'll make our score Warsaw Tigers 24, Wawasee Warriors 0. And we'll be back after a quick break on 93.7 FM The Mix, CPG-TV, and the IHSAA Champions Network.
Wawasee Warrior Football is brought to you in part by Beyond Landscaping in Syracuse, a full-service landscape provider offering design, construction, and maintenance programs to residential, commercial, and surrounding lake properties. Beyond Landscaping in Syracuse, 574-527-7973, and online at beyondlandscaping.com.
Now back to Wawasee Warrior Football on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
And welcome back to Warrior Field here. We have 57 seconds left to go in the first half. Warsaw just scored a touchdown to make our score Warsaw Tigers 24, Wawasee Warriors 0. Warsaw is lining up to kick back off to the Warriors.
Yeah, and Ortega, just those three touchdowns, easy. A 6-yard one, a 7-yard one, and I've got him for a 17-yard run. So just not able to stop him. He is amazing. Wow.
All right, Tigers, give it the boot. It's another good kickoff. We'll go all the way back into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. And the Wawasee Warriors will start 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line.
All right, 1st and 10. Wawasee, we're down 24-zip to Warsaw. The 57.7 to go in the half. All right, come on, guys. Boy, wouldn't some points be huge?
And over the top to Tinky would be nice right now.
Yeah, you took the mind right out of my thought there. That would be oh, man. That would be a game changer right there.
Here come the Warriors. Going to get lined up. They'll send Tinky out to the right.
Yep. That's what, hey.
Looks like Bontrager to the left.
I think you called the play.
Mason Shoemaker comes under center. Snaps the ball. They'll hand off to Zimmerman. Zimmerman makes a couple men miss and gets all the way up to the 26-yard line. And that'll make it 2nd and 4. 2nd and 3 for the Wawasee Warriors. 40 seconds to go in the half. They'll get set up quick here. And send Tinky out, spread far to the right. Bontrager in the slot to the right. Shoemaker snaps the ball, drops back. He's going to pass. He's under pressure already. Gives it a little flick, and it is tipped away by the linebacker. And that was intended for Donovan Blair. He had room if he could have gotten it over that linebacker. Linebacker number 14, Johnston for Warsaw, jumped up and just got a mitt on it and batted that ball down. 25 seconds to go in the half. 3rd and 4 for the Wawasee Warriors.
Wawasee down 24-zip to Warsaw. All right, here we go. Come on, guys. Let's try the Hail Mary.
All right, Shoemaker comes under center. Snaps the ball, drops back. It's another pass play. Nope, it's supposed to be a handoff, and it looks like it was fumbled. Warsaw's saying that they have it, but...
Yeah, I think they marked him down. Let me see. Official there.
They have not given an official ruling on the field. Oh, there we go. It is
fumble.
Warsaw Tiger football, 1st and 10 from the Wawasee 23-yard line with 21 seconds to go in the half. Disastrous last 2 minutes here for the Wawasee Warriors.
2 fumbles in this quarter. All right, you got to hold them. 21 seconds to go. I think they've got 2 timeouts left.
All right, here come the Tigers.
Oh, they're lined up tight.
Sullivan comes under center. Snaps it, drops back. He's going to pass. He throws it deep to the corner. And there's a flag on the play. It was incomplete.
Should have been an offensive pass interference.
I think it might be pass interference on the offense there.
Because
he got a nice shove to try to get free.
To try to get the ball.
We'll wait for the official call, but there we go. Pass interference on the Warsaw Tigers, and they will back them up from there.
Pass
15 seconds to go in the half.
All right. Warsaw. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 15-yard penalty. We'll take it.
All right, that'll make it 1st and a mile for the Wawasee Tigers. That'll make it 1st and 25.
1st and 25.
And they have the ball all the way out the Wawasee 38 now.
Now, come on.
Sullivan comes
Hold
under
him.
center. Takes the snap, drops back to pass. It throws it to number 15. That is Mural on the catch, and that'll pick up about 13, 10, 13. We'll go 10 yards. We'll go 10 yards there.
All right, give him 10 on
It'll be
that.
2nd and 15. 8 seconds to go. And Warsaw will take a timeout, so we will too, and we'll be right back with some more Wawasee Warrior football on 93.7 FM The Mix, CPG-TV, and the IHSAA Champions Network.
Wawasee Warrior Football is brought to you in part by Chubby's Pub and Grub in Syracuse, offering a full menu including daily lunch and dinner specials with a family room. Chubby's Pub and Grub on State Road 13 in Syracuse, 574-457-3855.
Now back to Wawasee Warrior Football on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
And welcome back to Warrior Field here at Wawasee High School on Wawasee's 2022 homecoming. We have a score of Warsaw Tigers 24, Wawasee Warriors 0. 8 seconds to go in the half. Warsaw has the ball on Wawasee's 28-yard line. They're trying to score here before half to extend their lead.
Oh, look at this. Look how tight they're lined up.
Sullivan comes under center. Has actually 3 wide receivers now.
Yeah.
Snaps the ball. Oh, fumble snap.
Fumble.
He drops back, picks it up, throws it deep. He has a man, and it is caught for a touchdown by Mural, number 15 for Warsaw. And that'll make our score 30-0. Warsaw before the PAT.
Wow.
Disaster has struck the Wawasee Warriors here in the last 3 minutes of this half.
Yep.
Going from a 16 to 0 game to a potentially 32-0 game. I have a whole bunch of NLC scores to share with you. In the second, Mishawaka 6, Northwood 14, and in the second, Concord 16, Northridge 0. Warsaw comes under center. Sullivan takes the snap. And that Warriors will stop at that time and keep our score. Warsaw 30, Wawasee 0. We have 2 minutes to go in the half. We will stay right here till halftime.
2.6 seconds. 2.6 seconds. I even wrote down the final thing. All right, they're going to get a kickoff.
So we will get a kickoff here before half.
Before half.
Now, Coach, one thing I got to talk about. I'm always interested. Every single year, you have the prom, king and queen candidates, and they pick cars and that. I'm always interested in what vehicles that they pick. Looks down there, they have a couple old cars. Looks like a Corvette down there.
Well, they're really good about
Gladiator.
about finding people that have these cars.
And how nice of them to let a 16 to 18-year-old take their vehicle.
Yeah, and drive it. But, my wife has a Ford Mustang. I don't know, it's about a whatever. And she's donated that several times. And it's so neat for the kids, and they always appreciate it. Well, she was a teacher here. And, a lot of the teachers and other parents and other people, they go out and it's pretty easy to find one because, they're such a great job of volunteers wanting to give their cars to the kids. All right, here we go.
All right, Warsaw gives it the boot. It is a pooch kick. It bounces around to the 20. It'll be returned and taken down there, and that will officially take us to half. Halftime score of Warsaw Tigers 30, Wawasee Warriors 0. Coach, can you kind of sum up this first half for me?
Well, we're just not able to move the ball. Shoemaker, I've got him for roughly 26 yards on 4 carries. Kelly, I've got him for 6 yards on 2 carries. Zimmerman, 1 carry for 6. Tinky, I've got him, run 37 yards on 7 carries, but still not able to move the ball for very many first downs. Warsaw, on the other hand, oh my God, their big thing is Ortega. I've got him for 51 yards on 13 carries, and then Sullivan, 49 yards on 7 carries. So they're doing what we said they would do. They're running the ball.
Football. They're going to run the football.
Yeah.
Well, hey, we're going to take a real quick break here. Again, our halftime score, Warsaw Tigers 30, Wawasee Warriors 0. And we'll be right back with some more Wawasee Warrior football on 93.7 FM The Mix, CPG-TV, and the IHSAA Champions Network.
Wawasee Warrior football is powered by Sox Marina, servicing all the area lakes for over 60 years, offering Viaggio and Trifecta pontoons or Polarcraft fishing boats, all powered by Mercury and Tohatsu outboards. Coming soon, a new line of Excel hunting boats powered by Mud Buddy surface drive motors. Sox Marina on Webster and Barbie Lakes or online at soxmarina.com.
Wawasee Warrior Football is brought to you in part by Northern Lakes Insurance in Syracuse, offering consumer and business insurance and group health plans. Northern Lakes Insurance, serving Syracuse since 1988. Behind McDonald's on Palm Drive, 574-457-5931, and online at northernlakesinsurance.com.
Wawasee Warrior Football is brought to you in part by Wallace Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling in Syracuse. They can help the residential or commercial customer with in-floor heat systems, high-efficiency tankless water heaters, and well and septic services. Wallace Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling in Syracuse, 574-457-9313, or online at wallacephc.com.
Hi, this is Vince Beasley. Wawasee Warrior Football is brought to you in part by Northern Lakes Realty. We are a full-service realty company helping you buy and sell homes, as well as assisting you in any other real estate needs. Northern Lakes Realty has a hometown realty team ready to serve you. We are located across from Pickwick Theater in Uptown Syracuse, 574-457-2880, or online at nlrealtyllc.com.
Wawasee Community Schools local radio station. We are 93.7 FM The Mix, WRWTLP Syracuse, a Pathways CTE program.
Wawasee Warrior Football is brought to you in part by ProTech Marine on Bishop Road, north of Wawasee Golf Course. Mercury Marine Certified, offering sales, service, and storage. ProTech Marine, 12734 North Bishop Road in Syracuse. 574-457-2908 and online at protectmarine.net.
Now back to Wawasee Warrior Football on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
And welcome back to Warrior Field here at Wawasee High School. We are at halftime here, Warsaw 30, Wawasee 0. But right now we have a very special guest up in the booth, Sheriff Kyle Dukes. Now, sir, tell us a little bit about what you're here tonight and what you guys are trying to do.
Absolutely. So, hey, thank you for inviting me here tonight. So, the Sheriff's Office, we have a deputy sheriff whose wife's got stage 4 cancer, and we're just trying to help that family out and raise some money. So, we're here at Wawasee High School, and we're selling raffle tickets. So, the raffle tickets, first prize is a brand new pontoon.
Wow.
ProCraft, Pro Wake. Mark donated a pontoon, and thank you to Mark and all the staff there. So, and second prize is $25,000 cash. So
cold hard cash there. And again, all these proceeds go to help a family in need here in Kosciuszko County. Now, can you tell us? Sorry, I can't see your table. Explain to the people that can see it where your table is so they can come find you.
Absolutely. So when you walk into Wawasee to the football arena, right when you walk through the gates, we are located right the entrance. So the Sheriff's Office, we have a big tent, and you can't miss us. And so if you can't make it out tonight and buy your tickets, come to the Sheriff's Office, and we'll be glad to sell you a ticket at the front office.
And How much are tickets?
So we're selling each ticket for $40 or 3 tickets for $100.
Okay,
So,
great deal then.
absolutely. And again, the generosity of the businesses in our community and Pro Wake, thank you very much, and Union Tool out of Warsaw. So just trying to help a good cause and a great family out.
Well, thank you so much for coming up here and spending time with us and kind of pushing out this, very good thing for the community. We still have some homecoming events going on here, and we'll be right back with some more Wawasee Warrior football on 93.7 FM The Mix, CPG-TV, and the IHSAA Champions Network.
Wawasee Warrior football is brought to you in part by Goshen Home Medical, offering CPAPs, respiratory supplies, and a full line of home medical equipment with delivery. Goshen Home Medical at 1501 South Main Street in Goshen, 574-533-0626, or online at GoshenHomeMedical.com.
Wawasee Warrior Football is brought to you in part by Dynamic Spine and Rehab Center, 106 East Pickwick Drive in Syracuse, offering chiropractic, acupuncture, and rehab services that will get you back into the game. Dynamic Spine and Rehab, east of Dairy Queen in Syracuse, 574-457-7472, and online at dynamicspinesyracuse.com.
Wawasee Warrior Football is brought to you in part by Scott Gingrich with Gingrich Group Realty in Milford, offering a real estate group that can help you buy, sell, or build your home in Kosciuszko and surrounding counties with full-service property management services. Their goal is to be a trusted advisor for you before, during, and especially after your transaction. Scott Gingrich with Gingrich Group Realty, located at 215 South Main Street in Milford, 574-306-7377, and online at thegingrichgroup.com.
Wawasee Warrior Football is brought to you in part by Stealth Shield Solutions in Syracuse, providing simple and effective solutions to support your school's safety directives and district visions, guidance, and tools for any of your school's safety needs. Stealth Shield Solutions in Syracuse, online at stealthshieldsolutions.com.
Wawasee Warrior Football is brought to you in part by Quality Engineered Services in Syracuse, manufacturing dash assemblies and wiring harnesses primarily supporting OEM boat manufacturers and other products including marine, bus, automotive, and more since 2017. Quality Engineered Services at 1101 North Indiana Avenue in Syracuse, 574-457-3988, and online at theqes.com.
Now back to Wawasee Warrior Football on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
And welcome back to Warrior Field here at Wawasee High School. On Wawasee's homecoming, we have a halftime score of the Warsaw Tigers 30, Wawasee Warriors 0. Coach, talk to me a little bit about what the Warriors have to do in this second half.
Well, we've seen them play and never give up. I don't know how Coach Ridebu does it, but he has these guys inspired. You could be down 1-0 and they would still come out and play their hearts out, and that's what he will talk about at halftime. Warsaw, we knew what we had to do. Stop stop Sullivan, stop Ortega, and we're just not able to do it. So, these guys, they're running the ball well. We're still gang tackling, but they are making huge holes and getting 5-10, and then by the time our 15 guys get up to them, they've got good yardage. So what you tell them at halftime is, and we'll be glad to hear what Coach Ridebu says on that in the interview tomorrow. But I just can't wait to hear what he has to say and what he's going to tell them at halftime.
Speaking of things that he's going to say, join us tomorrow for Coach's Corner with Coach John Ridebu, myself, Kaz, and I believe Jeremy is going to be our MC tomorrow.
Oh, good.
We will. That comes out on air at 11 o'clock. Make sure you tune in to hear what Coach Ridebu has to say about tonight's game. And Coach, that you kind of summed it up. They come in averaging in the NLC, that is, 270 yards a game rushing.
Yeah.
We knew they were going to be a heavy rush team. And, we were a couple plays there and a couple of, a little bit of sloppiness right at the end of the half that turned it from a 16-0 game to a 30-0 game and kind of took the air out of this stadium a little bit.
Yeah. Warsaw just got a tremendous offensive team that runs the ball. I was just looking quick at the stats here, and I don't have Sullivan. I've got him throwing the ball maybe twice, and everything else has been on the ground, and we knew that. Hey, talk a little bit about the King and Queen contest. They're out there. It's kind of neat.
Congratulations to Wawasee Warriors running back Cameron Zimmerman as he wins the 2022 Homecoming King. And congratulations to Sydney Baker as she has won the 2022 Homecoming Queen. So congratulations to those two. And I'm sure this is a moment that they will remember forever.
Oh, gosh. Oh, my. And how. To get everything now, they'll have the they'll have the dance tonight over at wherever it's at, homecoming festivities. I mean, this is just such a neat event, and it happens once a year. And once a year you get a king and queen, and they'll be in the yearbook, they'll be in the mail journal. Everybody's still down there taking pictures. The other neat thing is they were taking pictures of the whole court. All the
that
entrance,
is very cool,
and that is very cool, and that'll be in the mail journal. So it's just kind of a neat, great ceremony.
So I got some official stats here.
Good. I want to hear
from
these.
Coach Scott Hetrick back here.
How can he see this?
He wants to remind everyone that this is official, unofficial.
He's got Superman vision. I tell you, he must be able to see through these painted walls here. Go on.
Well, for number of plays, we have pretty similar to Warsaw. Warsaw 26, Wawasee 23, except for we average 2.3 yards a play, and they're averaging 8.6 yards a play. So a big advantage there. Passing, they also have an advantage 76-38. Their quarterback Sullivan is 4 for 4 on pass plays. Rushing, they have 147 yards versus Wawasee's 15. But a lot of that kind of comes back to the sacks there at the end of the half. Those kind of take away from the rushing yards. Let's see.
You know how to use that calculator there in that computer? I left my abacus at home. So.
For, let's see, first downs, I have Warsaw 13, Wawasee 3. And then the rushing leader for Warsaw is Ortega with 60 yards on 12 attempts. He's averaging 5 yards a carry, and he has 3 touchdowns in this ball game.
Well, that's pretty good. I got him for 61, so we're really close there.
Wow. You're on it tonight, Coach.
Well, not really, but...
we have a bunch of scores coming in at the half. Plymouth is still up 6-0 over the Goshen Redhawks.
Oh, man.
Hopefully Plymouth can get on the win tonight.
That'd be huge for Plymouth.
Huge for Plymouth. Again, a rebuilding program. We saw a lot of sophomores there. Unfortunately, couldn't broadcast due to lack of internet. But that was a very good game to watch. Both sides, you see the youth that was coming out. In the second, we have Concord 16, Northridge 3. And then at the half, we have Garrett 22, Fairfield 0. Again, in this game, we're at half. Warsaw is up 30-0 over Wawasee. And we will be back after a real quick break here on 93.7 FM The Mix, CPG-TV, and the IHSAA Champions Network.
Wawasee Warrior Football is brought to you in part by Blue Barn Berry Farm and Event Venue in Syracuse, offering 2 event venues to host private gatherings, including graduation parties, weddings, Christmas parties, reunions, and corporate events. Blue Barn Berry Farm and Event Venue by Deward Lake in Syracuse, on Facebook and online at bluebarnberryfarm.com.
Wawasee Warrior Football is brought to you in part by Air Good Electric in Ligonier, offering electrical services for any project, including in-home, outdoors, new construction, or remodel. Air Good Electric at 1246 Lincoln Way South in Ligonier, 260-894-3842.
Wawasee Warrior Football is brought to you in part by Our Group Real Estate, Keller Williams Thrive at 201 East Bowser Road in Syracuse. Offering a real estate team to help you buy or sell a home. With staging and white glove services, manage vacation rentals, and sell commercial properties. 574-457-3160 and online at theourgrouprealestate.com.
Wawasee Warrior Football is brought to you in part by Beyond Landscaping in Syracuse, a full-service landscape provider offering design, construction, and maintenance programs to residential, commercial, and surrounding lake properties. Beyond Landscaping in Syracuse, 574-527-7973, and online at beyondlandscaping.com.
Wawasee Warrior Football is brought to you in part by Chubby's Pub and Grub in Syracuse, offering a full menu including daily lunch and dinner specials with a family room. Chubby's Pub and Grub on State Road 13 in Syracuse, 574-457-3855.
Now back to Wawasee Warrior Football on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
And welcome back to Warrior Field here at Wawasee High School on Wawasee's 2022 homecoming. We have a halftime score of Warsaw Tigers 30, Wawasee Warriors 0. We have 4:30 left to go in half, but I haven't seen either team come back out to start warming up, so we probably have about another 10 minutes till the second half starts. Yeah, if you want to support some more Wawasee Warriors, there is some in action tomorrow. The boys and girls cross-country team will compete in the NOC Championship at Oxbow Park.
Well, you know, that's always great. Wawasee has so many sports. What's that, shirts? They have 21 sports, one team. It's so good that they have all this stuff now. I can remember, back in the day, they didn't have any girls' sports. None. I can't believe it. I mean, when you look back, you say, well, how could this be? When it just was. They didn't even have basketball until later on. And then they had those stupid basketball rules. My God. You had 6 people on a team, and you had to dribble the ball 3 times. And I don't know, it was really crazy. But anyhow, things have changed, thank goodness, for the better. And you've got all these sports. So the big thing now is all these opportunities for boys and girls to compete and to have fun and to make lifetime memories.
Exactly. And skills that they can take in their life. And we would like to wish our Wawasee Warrior Pride, our marching band, good luck tomorrow. They will compete at Homestead. They'll perform at 11:13 specifically, according to Jeremy Van Loo. Good luck to them tomorrow. Good luck to our varsity volleyball team as they will compete at the Dunes Invitational at New Prairie High School. Of course, our JV football team will travel to Warsaw tomorrow to play. And our Unified Flag football will compete at the IHSAA sectional at Central Noble against DeKalb.
That is such a neat thing to initiate, that flag football. It's just so good for kids to be able to do stuff and get involved in sports. And, Wawasee is so great. I was talking about that earlier. With all the other, you got all these other activities that you can do that aren't necessarily sports. So just don't do nothing. Like I tell my kids, the most important thing is the extra stuff that you can do. And my wife was always saying, no, that's you got to get good grades, which is true. But take advantage of all this extra stuff that you can do. It's so great. Here we come. Warsaw's coming out on the field.
It looks like Warsaw's just jogging out here. With 1:30 left to go in the 3-minute warm-up clock, I think we're going to take a real quick break here on 93.7 FM The Mix, CPG-TV, and the IHSAA Champions Network.
Wawasee Warrior Football is powered by Sox Marina, servicing all the area lakes for over 60 years. Offering Viaggio and Trifecta pontoons, or Polarcraft fishing boats, all powered by Mercury and Tohatsu outboards. Coming soon, a new line of Excel hunting boats powered by Mud Buddy surface drive motors. Sox Marina on Webster and Barbie Lakes or online at soxmarina.com.
Wawasee Warrior Football is brought to you in part by Northern Lakes Insurance in Syracuse, offering consumer and business insurance and group health plans. Northern Lakes Insurance, serving Syracuse since 1988. Behind McDonald's on Palm Drive, 574-457-5931 and online at northernlakesinsurance.com.
Wawasee Warrior Football is brought to you in part by Wallace Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling in Syracuse. They can help the residential or commercial customer with in-floor heat systems, high-efficiency tankless water heaters, and well and septic services. Wallace Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling in Syracuse. 574-457-9313 or online at wallacephc.com.
Hi, this is Vince Beasley. Wawasee Warrior Football is brought to you in part by Northern Lakes Realty. We are a full-service realty company helping you buy and sell homes, as well as assisting you in any other real estate needs. Northern Lakes Realty has a hometown realty team ready to serve you. We are located across from Pickwick Theater in Uptown Syracuse. 574-457-2880 or online at nlrealtyllc.com.
Wawasee Warrior Football is brought to you in part by Protect Marine on Bishop Road, north of Wawasee Golf Course. Mercury Marine Certified, offering sales, service, and storage. Protect Marine, 12734 North Bishop Road in Syracuse. 574-457-2908 and online at protectmarine.net.
Now back to Wawasee Warrior Football on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
And welcome back to Warrior Field here at Wawasee High School. We have a halftime score of Warsaw Tigers 30, Wawasee Warriors 0. And real quick, before we move on from halftime, I would once again like to congratulate, if I can find my paper here, Cameron Zimmerman and Sydney Baker as the homecoming king and queen for this year's Wawasee 2022 homecoming. So congratulations to you two, and congratulations to the entire homecoming court.
Yeah, that's a like you said many times, it's something that these kids will remember, the rest of their lives, and even anybody that goes to the after football activities. It's just such a neat thing to do, and the activities that they will have on Saturday. So congratulations to the homecoming king and queen and the whole court, and just a neat festivity. And you and I talked about this game. Warsaw, they came out, they're ready to go. Wawasee, look, they're still a little bit ready, fired up. I just love Reedabu's ability to be able to, we were down 30-0. That the score, the first quarter was great. We were only down 8-0. And then there are 3 touchdowns in that second quarter. Just sort of kind of take the wind out of your sail there. Or like I like to say, take the sail out of your wind. Something like that. Anyhow, in 29 seconds to go, we'll put this road on the show again.
Yeah,
and see what
they
happens
get
in the
lined
second
up,
half.
I'd like to tell everyone about the Northwest Webster Community Center's event tomorrow night. They will host, stumbling over my words here. They will host their annual dinner and auction fundraiser tomorrow night. Tickets are $35, and that gets you dinner, a bid number to enter the raffle. For tickets, contact the North Webster Community Center. Go and support another great cause and another great fundraiser.
This is such a great community, and to be able to do stuff like that is just it's really super. Well, one of the good things is Wawasee gets the ball in the second half.
Wawasee does get the ball first in the second half.
And we got I can't read that number. Who's that back there far to my eyes?
That looks like Tinky and
yeah, Tinky's
Dennis.
one of them.
Tinky and
Josh.
Dennis.
Here we go. The referee's handing the ball to the kicker. Warsaw placing it on the tee. He's taking his steps back. 3 to the And let's see, Carson Jims kicks off.
Tigers kick off, and it is another deep one. And that'll be a touchback, and that'll be a Warrior first down. Our first and 10 for the Warriors at the 20-yard line.
All right, we need to be able to move the ball like we did in that first quarter and take some time off the clock, keep Warsaw from having the ball.
First and 10 for Wawasee, down 30, beginning of the third.
Thanks again, man. Yep.
All right, the Warriors come jogging out.
Play clock has not started. There we go, play clock started.
All right, getting lined up. Warriors send Dennis out to the left and 2 wide receivers to the right. Shoemaker under center, takes a snap, it's a pass. He's going to scramble, and he will, looks like he gets about 2 or 3, but the ball comes out, but he is ruled down, and that'll make it 2nd and 7 for the Wawasee Warriors.
Yeah, nice 3-yard run. Nothing there, and he made 3 yards out of nothing. And again, close job there, almost fumbled it, but did not, was able to hang on to it. Here we go, 2nd and 7. Ball on the 23-yard line.
All right.
Come on, Warriors.
Shoemaker comes under center. Wide receiver to the left, 2 wide receivers to the right. Shoemaker takes a snap, drops back, throws the ball to Dennis. Dennis catches it, makes the first man miss, and gets upfield. And that'll be a big play for the Wawasee Warriors all the way to the 44-yard line. And that'll be a 1st and 10.
Nice job. Nice catch. Who caught that again? I missed that.
That was, I did not see that.
See, I think it was Chase, Dennis Chase.
All right, here comes Shoemaker. Go fast to the line. Snaps the ball, drops back. He throws it, and it is out of reach for Donovan Blair, and that'll make it 2nd and 10 for the Wawasee Warriors.
All right. Okay, so we got 2nd and 10, ball on the Wawasee 44-yard line. Huddling up.
All right, they send Tinky and Bontrager out to the right. Tinky far out, Bontrager in the slot. Shoemaker under center. Shoemaker snaps the ball, drops back to pass. We'll throw it to Kelly, and he is immediately tackled and brought down for a 5-yard loss on the play. That'll make it 3rd and 15 for the Warriors. 10 minutes to go in, 10:40 to go in the third.
Pass was complete, but for a loss of, about 5. 3rd and 15.
It looks like we have an official's timeout on the field for an injured player. Looks like cramping. Hopefully he will be okay. We will take a real quick break here, and we'll be right back with some more Wawasee Warrior football on 93.7 FM The Mix, CPG-TV, and the IHSAA Champions Network.
Wawasee Warrior football is brought to you in part by Goshen Home Medical, offering CPAPs, respiratory supplies, and a full line of home medical equipment with delivery. Goshen Home Medical at 1501 South Main Street in Goshen, 574-533-0626, or online at goshenhomemedical.com.
Now back to Wawasee Warrior football on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
And welcome back to Wawasee High School. We have a 3rd and 15 for the Wawasee Warriors. 10:20 to go in the third. Shoemaker comes up fast under center, takes the snap, drops back, is under pressure immediately, and he will go down for the sack. That is a loss of another 4. That'll make it 4th and 18 for the Wawasee Warriors.
Yeah, it was just a nice rush by Warsaw. They knew that it was just not able to hold him. He was not able to do anything. So it's 4th and 1,000,000. Actually, 4th and 18.
10 minutes to go in the third. All right, Warriors in punt formation. Bolt Gets the snap. Gives it the boot. Oh, a nice punt. All the way down to hits at the 20, and that's will be where it's downed. Beautiful punt by Tim Bolt to flip field position there. That'll be a 1st and 10 for the Warsaw Tigers at the 22-yard line.
All right,
at their own 22. I mean, that was a great punt, Coach.
Yeah, the big thing now, we got to be able to hold them here. 9:37 to go in the third.
Got to play defense.
Now,
got to play some defense.
You got to play defense. So let's see, 20, huge punt. So 1st and 10 Warsaw.
1st and 10 Warsaw from the 21.
For the 21-yard line.
Pee-wee football tomorrow.
Warsaw up the middle. Nice run. So it's going to be 2nd and about 2-yard run. Oh, excellent job by the Wawasee defense.
It'll be 2nd and 8 for the Tigers.
9:13, 9:12 to go in the third. Wawasee still down 30-0.
All right, here comes Sullivan. Comes under center. They come back with that tight formation. Wide receivers close to the line. Snaps the ball. Goes to fullback, and it is fumbled. We will see who comes up with the ball. It looks like it'll stay Warsaw's ball.
Yeah.
And that'll make it 3rd and 6.
Yep.
3rd and 6. Hey, tomorrow we have some more Wawasee football. Not just JV, but the Pee Wee program plays tomorrow versus Warsaw. And I have been told that the 12U has not given up a point this year.
Oh, my goodness.
So congratulations to that team. You have, looks like 12U is at Warsaw. You have 10U. Here versus Warsaw, excuse me. Along with 10U. And then it looks like 8U is at Triton, or versus Triton and versus North Hudson. Everything is here tomorrow.
Oh,
so
man.
Come here and watch some Pee Wee football. The future of the Wawasee Warriors
Wawasee
here.
Warriors. Okay, that's let's see. I think it's 61. Carson Krebs going out. He was holding his head back like he must have had a nosebleed. I can't see these numbers, these lights. All right, 30 zip, 8:31 to go in the third quarter. Wawasee down 30-0. It'll be 2nd and 7, ball in the 24.
3rd and 6.
3rd and 7. Yeah,
3rd and 7.
3rd down.
For
All right,
the Tigers. Here come the Tigers. Sullivan comes under center. Snaps the ball. Pitches to the running back. No one is out there. He makes the first couple, breaks a tackle. 40, 50, all the way past midfield. And that'll be a big first down for the Warsaw Tigers.
15, 20. See where they spot it.
And they'll spot it right at the 50.
25, 27 yard
for
run.
the Warsaw Tigers. 8 minutes to go in the third.
Nice run by Ortega. Wow. 22 yards. All right.
7:50 to go in the third.
That was another 3rd down play, that you need to be able to stop. Not able to do it. All right, here we go.
Warsaw. Sullivan takes the snap. Oh, it's popped out, and it's a fumble. There's a big pile. We'll see who has it.
Wawasee say they have it.
Wawasee comes out with the ball. We'll see if they give it to him officially.
Yep,
they do. It is a Warrior turnover.
Oh,
and that'll
man.
be 1st and 10 for the Wawasee Warriors. 7:35 left to go in the third.
All right. Hey, this is what we talked about. These kids just never give up.
They just keep fighting, have that warrior grit.
They have that
we've
warrior
talked about
grit.
that with Coach in the coach's corner.
Every week we've talked about that. What a huge break. All right.
And, the backbone of your team really shows when your back's up against the wall.
Absolutely.
And this team, time and time again, has answered that call of not giving up.
Absolutely. Ball right on the 50-yard line First and 10, Warriors,
for the Warriors.
7:35 to go in the third. Here we go.
Dennis split out left. Bontrager in the slot. Looks like Tinky all the way to the far side of the field. Shoemaker under center. Shoemaker snaps the ball, drops back, throws it. It's to Tinky, and it's a little outside of his reach, and it will fall incomplete, and that'll be 2nd and 10.
You know, that's the kind of thing that you just want to take a chance on. Gee, many, you know, if it makes that just turns the whole thing around.
Definitely gives you a little bit of a spark.
Gives you a lot of a spark.
2nd and 10 for the Warriors now. 7:30 to go in the third. Score is Warsaw 30, Wawasee 0.
Be nice to get a couple first downs.
Shoemaker under center. Snaps the ball, drops back. He throws it to Tinky, and he catches it. And he will be pushed out of bounds after about a gain of 6 or 7. We'll see where officially mark him out at. It'll be a 3rd and 3 for the Wawasee Warriors.
Oh, nice pass. Nice completion. All right.
7 minutes to go in the third.
Here we go. Another
All
big,
right,
huge
back to the
third-down
T
play.
formation for the Warriors.
3 yards. Come on.
All right, Shoemaker takes a snap. It's a pitch. Oh, and the pitch is fumbled, but picked back up by Tinky. But he will lose a bunch of yards all the way back to the 48. So that'll make it 4th and 8 for the Wawasee Warriors.
Yeah, lost about 5. So 4th and 8. Oh, it looks like he's going to punt.
And looks like the Warriors will send out Tim Bolt for a punt.
Yeah, Bolt's out there. Yeah, he's Bolt back in punt formation. One Warsaw kid back.
Wawasee running in some kids here. 3 seconds to go on the play clock. And that'll be a timeout, Wawasee. And we'll take a quick timeout here, too, and be back with some more Wawasee Warrior football on 93.7 FM The Mix, CPG-TV, and the IHSAA Champions Network.
Wawasee Warrior Football is brought to you in part by Dynamic Spine and Rehab Center, 106 East Pickwick Drive in Syracuse, offering chiropractic, acupuncture, and rehab services that will get you back into the game. Dynamic Spine and Rehab, east of Dairy Queen in Syracuse, 574-457-7472, and online at dynamicspinesyracuse.com.
Now back to Wawasee Warrior Football on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
And welcome back to Warrior Field as everything gets lined up after the timeout. The Wawasee Warriors appear to be punting. Tim Bolt stands awaiting the snap. Snap is up and good. Tim Bolt gives it the boot. It is another nice one, and it will be caught at the 15, but muffed, and it is fumbled again. We'll see who has it, and it is ruled Warsaw Tigers football.
Oh, man.
Hey,
how close was that?
That was a close one. Tinky almost got to that one.
Oh, man.
Hey, just to clarify, all Pee Wee games are here at the high school on the turf under the lights. 8U will start at noon. 10U will start at 1:30. The second 10U team will play at 4, and the 12U team will play around 6:30. Those are some tentative times. But come see the future of this program play.
The future of the program. All right, 5:55 to go.
First and 10, 5:55 in the third. Warsaw's football at the 18-yard line.
Wawasee down 30-zip to Warsaw. Here we go.
All right. Warsaw comes under center. Snaps the ball. Hands off to the fullback. He has a big hole. Makes the first man miss. Breaks a tackle. Still driving his feet and gets all the way to the 31-yard line. That'll be another 1st and 10 for the Warsaw Tigers.
Oh, nice job, Ortega again. Gee. Give him, yeah.
Looks like they might have ran in some backups here. We'll have to get some new names here. That's number 5 at quarterback. That is Grady Nolan for Warsaw. Nolan takes the snap, hands it up. No, he'll keep it. And he will plow forward to the 41-yard line. Looks to be just short of the first down.
Yeah, give him about 9 on that.
Looks like it'll be a 2nd and 1. Oh, nope, they're going to give it to him. 1st and 10 for the Warsaw Tigers.
Well, nothing fancy on that, just out to the right.
Quarterback sweep to the right.
Yeah, quarterback
sweep
to the right.
They bit on the dive.
Option, yep.
Kept right around the corner. Great decision by Nolan there.
Yeah, excellent decision by Nolan there. All right, Nolan back under center. Here we go.
4:40 left to go in the third. Nolan under center. Snaps the ball. Hands off to the fullback. No, he keeps it himself. Breaks the first tackle and then gets taken down by the second tackle all the way up to the 50-yard line. That'll make it a 2nd and 1 for the Warsaw Tigers.
Boy, how'd you like that? 2 rushes, 19 yards. Gee, Merry Christmas.
4 minutes to go in the third.
All right, come on, guys. Hold them.
All right, here comes the Tigers. Nolan giving instruction. Nolan comes under center. Has the ball snapped. Hands off to the fullback. He plows forward for about 3. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Warsaw Tigers at the Wawasee 47-yard line. 3:49 on the clock.
Nice rush. All right.
All right, here come the Tigers. All right.
First.
Nolan comes under center. Takes a snap. Pulls it from the fullback. Keeps it himself. Pitches to the running back late. And it is caught. Almost fumbled that right out of bounds, but that'll be a pickup of 10, and that'll be another 1st and 10 for the Warsaw Tigers.
A nice catch by Brown on that pickup. My gosh.
That pitch was coming in hot and hard. And,
it was.
He got his hands up just in time, or that would have flown out of bounds, I think.
Now they're looking down the sidelines to see if this is a first down. Do you call it 9
nope,
3/4?
They're going to call him just short.
Just
2nd and 1.
2nd and 1.
3 minutes to go in the third. Warsaw 30, Wawasee 0. Warsaw, Nolan comes under center. Sends a man in motion, takes a snap, pitches to the motion man, which is Ortega. He breaks the first tackle behind the line and trucks over a Wawasee defender and picks up about another 13, 14 yards at least.
14.
And that'll be 1st and 10 Warsaw from the Wawasee 27-yard line.
Man, I thought he was caught behind the line of scrimmage. Just an excellent job running there by Ortega. Man, he's got 2 million yards tonight. Gee. What a running back.
All right, here comes the Tigers. Gets set up fast. Nolan under center. Sends a man in motion. Trying to draw Wawasee. They'll step back, talk about it. Let the play clock go all the way down. Now Nolan will come back over. Send a man in motion. Snap the ball, hand off to the fullback. He will plow forward for about 4 or 5, and that'll be 2nd and 5 for the Warsaw Tigers. All the way down to the Wawasee 23-yard line. 2:20 to go in the third.
Can't believe he picked up that many yards on that. Gee, Merry Christmas. Yeah, 4 yards. All right. Come on, guys, hold him here. 2:14 to go in the third. 2nd and 6. The ball's on the Wawasee 23-yard line. Come on, Warriors.
12 seconds to go on the play clock. Nolan comes up to the line. Comes underneath center. Sends a man in motion. Takes a snap. Hands off to the reverse handoff.
Whoa.
And that'll get about 3 yards, and that'll make it 3rd and 2. They sent the motion to the left, and they snuck a little fullback action back to the right, and the Warriors were right there in the path and brought him down.
Oh, nice job. All right, another huge third down play here. Of course, they're definitely in two down territory. Ball is right on the 20-yard line.
Again, minute 30 to go in the third. Warsaw 30, Wawasee 0. We'll go 3rd and 3 for the Tigers. Nolan comes under center again. Nolan sends a man in motion, takes the snap, pitches to the motion man, and he has the corner. No, he doesn't have the corner. That was strung out nicely by Lucas Linder and Bontrager. Great fight by those two. I thought for sure he had the corner, and they fought right through the block and stopped him. That'll be 4th and 1.
4th and 1.
What will the Tigers do here? You got to think they're going to go for it.
They're going to go for it. 4th and 1. You know, you've got 3 million yards so far running it.
40 seconds left to go in the third.
All right. Boy, would you love to hold them here.
Here come the Tigers.
This would make your whole third quarter if you could hold them here.
Nolan comes under center.
Oh, offsides there. Didn't call it.
Snaps the ball, hands off to the fullback. He breaks the first couple tackles, hurdles the guy, and falls forward for about a gain of 5, and that'll be 1st and 10 for the Warsaw Tigers at the 13-yard line.
Nice job by Brown to run that ball. So it'll be 1st and 10. Ball is on the Wawasee, 13-yard line.
Wow, we have a good game between Northwood and Mishawaka. Northwood 14, Mishawaka 6 at the end of the third. In the third, Concord 16, Northridge 10. And they're going to end the third right quarter here. So we will be right back with some more Wawasee Warrior football on 93.7 FM The Mix, CPG-TV, and the IHSAA Champions Network.
Wawasee Warrior Football is brought to you in part by Scott Gingrich with Gingrich Group Realty in Milford, offering a real estate group that can help you buy, sell, or build your home in Kosciuszko and surrounding counties with full-service property management services. Their goal is to be a trusted advisor for you before, during, and especially after your transaction. Scott Gingrich with Gingrich Group Realty, located at 215 South Main Street in Milford, 574-306-7377, and online at thegingrichgroup.com.
Wawasee Warrior Football is brought to you in part by Stealth Shield Solutions in Syracuse, providing simple and effective solutions to support your school's safety directives and district visions, guidance, and tools for any of your school's safety needs. Stealth Shield Solutions in Syracuse, online at stealthshieldsolutions.com.
Now back to Wawasee Warrior Football on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
And welcome back to Warrior Field here. We have a 1st and 10 for the Warsaw Tigers at the 13. We'll go right into action. No one come under center. Snap the ball, hand off to the fullback, and he is dropped immediately.
Oh, man.
Big hit by the Wawasee Warriors there. But he does get down to the 10-yard line, so that'll make it a 2nd and 7 for the Tigers.
Oh, wow. I thought he was stopped for no gain. Gee, you got better eyes. I gave him 2 on that. See, officially they give him.
Looks like we have a slow Warrior getting up. That's number 53, David Anderson.
You can see that, man.
And we will take a real quick break here as they tend to an injured player. We'll be back with some more Wawasee Warrior football on 93.7 FM The Mix, CPG-TV, and the IHSAA Champions Network.
Wawasee Warrior football is brought to you in part by Quality Engineered Services in Syracuse, manufacturing dash assemblies and wiring harnesses primarily supporting OEM boat manufacturers and other products including marine, bus, automotive, and more since 2017. Quality Engineered Services at 1101 North Indiana Avenue in Syracuse, 574-457-3988, and online at theqes.com.
Wawasee Warrior Football is brought to you in part by Blue Barn Berry Farm and Event Venue in Syracuse, offering 2 event venues to host private gatherings, including graduation parties, weddings, Christmas parties, reunions, and corporate events. Blue Barn Berry Farm and Event Venue by Deward Lake in Syracuse, on Facebook and online at bluebarnberryfarm.com.
Now back to Wawasee Warrior Football on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
And welcome back to Warrior Field here. We do have good news. Senior David Anderson has walked off the field on his own power. And it'll be 2nd and 8 for the Warsaw Tigers. Nolan comes under center. Snaps the ball. And he drops the ball, and I think he falls right back on it for a loss of 2 yards. That'll make it 3rd and 10 for the Warsaw Tigers. 11:15 left to go in the 4th. Our score is Warsaw Tigers 30, Wawasee 0. Again, ball on the 12-yard line of Wawasee. Warsaw trying to punch it in here to put the exclamation point on.
Yeah,
and if I'm not mistaken, Coach, I believe in high school football, if you get above 35 points, it's a running clock.
It'll be a running clock 4th quarter if they score here. Well, it's got 10:53 and counting. All right, here we go. 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10 for the Tigers. Nolan comes under center. Snaps the ball. Rolls out to the left. He's going to try to throw it. And it is underthrown, and that'll make it 4th and 10 for the Tigers. He was hit as he threw that ball.
He was killed as he let go. Oh, man.
Into the 3rd, Plymouth 6, Goshen 0.
Oh, my gosh.
Still holding on there. Plymouth trying to get their first win of the year.
Jiminy Christmas. Here we go. All right, give me the lowdown here.
All right, 4th and 10 for the Tigers. 10:30 to go in the 4th. Warsaw 30, Wawasee 0. They're trying to punch it in here for that exclamation point. I'm interested to see what they do here. Nolan comes under center. They got 2 seconds, and they will take a timeout.
Warsaw, whoa.
And Warsaw will take a quick timeout, so will we, and we'll be back with some more Wawasee Warrior football on 93.7 FM The Mix, CPG-TV, and the IHSAA Champions Network.
Wawasee Warrior football is brought to you in part by Air Good Electric in Ligonier, offering electrical services for any project, including in-home, outdoors, new construction, or remodel. Air Good Electric at 1246 Lincoln Way South in Ligonier, 260-894-3842.
Now back to Wawasee Warrior Football on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
And welcome back to Wawasee High School. We have 10:30 to go in the 4th. Warsaw 30, Wawasee 0. Warsaw has a 4th and 10 on Wawasee's 13-yard line.
Wow, well put. All right.
Warsaw gets lined up here. Nolan comes under center.
Hold him here, hold him.
Nolan snaps the ball, drops back. He's going to pass, throws it, and it is tipped away by the Warrior defense.
Man.
And that'll be a
Good
turnover
job.
on downs. And that'll be a Warrior 1st and 10 from the 13.
1st and 10 Warriors from the 13.
Oh, nice job. See, I got it. Number 4? For Wawasee, it was number 4. Russell Brady.
That's the second play that he's made here.
Yeah. Wow. Nice job. All right. Good job, Brady.
All right, 10:34 on the clock.
Good job,
Russell. 1st and 10 for the Warriors.
You know, that's the kind of thing. How many times have I said this? I mean, these kids just never give up. That ball was well thrown in Wally's hand. Brady comes over there and knocks it down. Excellent job.
Shoemaker takes the snap, drops back, is going to throw it deep to Tinky, and it is underthrown and intercepted by the Warsaw Tigers. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Wawasee 44. He had Tinky wide open and just a little bit too short for him.
Too short. He was well covered.
Corner caught back up and picked the ball. And that's one, you're down by 30. You have to throw that ball. He's wide open.
Well,
You got to try to get it to him.
I mean, what would that do for your morale?
Oh, yeah.
An instant score, and Tiki would outrun him. Just the ball was just underthrown.
And besides the last 2 weeks, Warsaw's given up a total of 14 points in the NLC. So this defense is very stringent. So that would have been a big play for the Warriors.
All right, here we go.
First and 10 for Warsaw from the Wawasee 43-yard line. Nolan takes the snap, hands off to the fullback. He charges forward. He breaks more tackles and gets all the way down to the 26-yard line, 27-yard line. And that'll be another first and 10 for Warsaw.
Yep, 16-yard rush. Good job by Nolan. All right,
10 minutes to go in the fourth. First and 10 for the Tigers. They come up in that tight formation. Wide receivers close to the line. Nolan comes under center. Takes the snap. Fakes to the fullback. Keeps it himself. Nope, he did give it to the fullback.
Man, is he good? I mean, I agree with you 100%.
A backup quarterback, he's carrying out these fakes with precision.
A good job. Held him to 3 yards that time.
But when you're beating teams 70-0 like they did Plymouth, your JV gets a lot of time.
Yeah. All right, 2nd and 8.
It only makes their program a little bit deeper.
Oh, yeah. Ball on the 25-yard line of Wawasee.
All right, here come the Tigers. 2nd and 8. Nolan under center. Sends a man in motion to the right. Takes the snap. Looks like he will keep it himself, and he will walk into the end zone untouched. And that is looks like 26, 27-yard touchdown
27-yard run
by Nolan. And that will officially put us over the 35 mark. And it'll be a running clock for the rest of the game.
Yep.
That'll give our score 36, or Warsaw 36, Wawasee 0. Waiting on the PAT here. It looks like they will elect to go for 2 again. No love lost between these two teams.
No.
Nolan comes underneath the center. Looking it over. Sends a man in motion, takes a snap, sends it to the pitchman, and he is tackled. He is short of the line to gain. No good. And that'll be Warsaw 36, Wawasee 0. And we'll be right back with some more Wawasee Warrior football on 93.7 FM The Mix, CPG-TV, and the IHSAA Champions Network.
Wawasee Warrior Football is brought to you in part by Our Group Real Estate, Keller Williams Thrive at 201 East Bowser Road in Syracuse. Offering a real estate team to help you buy or sell a home. With staging and white glove services, manage vacation rentals, and sell commercial properties. 574-457-3160 and online at theourgrouprealestate.com.
Now back to Wawasee Warrior football on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
And welcome back to Warrior Field here at Wawasee High School. We have 8:20 left to go in the fourth quarter. Warsaw just scored, making our score Warsaw 36, Wawasee 0. Warsaw is lined up to kick off to Wawasee. Gives it the boot. And it's another good one down to the, looks like 10-yard line. It is muffed and dropped, but picked back up by Dennis. And he gets almost to just past the 20-yard line.
Yep, clock keeps running.
Yep, running clock now for the rest of the game. In the third, Concord and Northridge are tied at 16.
Oh, my gosh. All right.
You have 3 games going on right now in the NLC that are all doggone close. Plymouth Goshen, Northwood Mishawaka, and Concord Northridge.
All right, come on, Warriors, score. We need to get that morale up here.
All right, here come the Warriors. They split Tinky out to the right, Bontrager in the slot to the right. Can't see who's across the field. And Shoemaker will be hit and dropped almost as soon as he got the snap. Yeah. And that'll be another sack. That is one thing that Warsaw has done time and time again tonight, is they have given Shoemaker no time to throw the ball.
Yep. Well, they've done a really good job, Warsaw has, on their defense. I mean, we've not been able to score. We've had several opportunities.
Shoemaker under center, takes the snap, drops back, hands off to the running back. He has tons of room, and Kelly stops, and he will be, I think they're going to give him the first down there. Yep, they're going to give it to him. 1st and 10 for the Warriors, all the way up to the 33-yard line. 6:30 to go in the fourth.
That was a nice run and a 20-yard run.
Shoemaker drops back under pressure immediately, and he will be sacked again, inbounds all the way back to the 29-30-yard line.
Shoemaker sacked for a loss of 3, makes it 2nd and 13.
Yeah, they're losing 3 on that one. All right, clock continues to run. 6 minutes to go, 2nd and 13.
Score is Warsaw 36, Wawasee 0.
Ball's on the Wawasee 34-yard line, 30-yard line.
Into the third, West Noble 7, Lakeland 0.
Oh. All right, here we go.
Shoemaker drops back. It's a screen pass. He is wide open. He's running. Kelly all the way up to past midfield, all the way to the 44-yard line.
15, 20. Nice job, 20.
About 20
5-yard
yards,
run.
yeah.
25-yard
That'll
pass.
That'll be 1st and 10 for the Warriors from there. 2:34 to go in the fourth. Northwood 14, Mishawaka 6. Ooh, nail biter there.
All right, come on, guys, keep it up.
All right, here come the Warriors. Shoemaker comes under center. Snaps the ball. It's a pitch play to Zimmerman. Runs to the right. He has some blockers out in front of him. Gets hit. Bounces out the first guy and will go all the way down. Get about 7 yards there, and it'll be 2nd and 3 for the Warriors.
There was nothing there. Man, excellent run, Mr. Zimmerman. 2nd and 4. Ball's on the Warsaw 38-yard line. Come on, guys, let's punch one in.
4:30 to go in the fourth.
OC down 36-zip.
Homecoming night here at Wawasee. Shoemaker takes a snap, hands off to Zimmerman. It's another draw. He breaks the tackle.
First down.
Keeps going, but gets the first down, so that'll be a 1st and 10. Looks like he got to just past the 31-yard line.
All right, clock continues to run. 4:06, 4:05 to go. 1st and 10 Warriors. Ball's on the Warsaw 31. Here we go.
All right, Shoemaker under center. Shoemaker drops back, is going to throw. Has a man caught by Donovan Blair. No, he dropped it. Excuse me.
Yeah.
In and out of his hands.
He actually caught that and bobbled it. And after I thought when you called it, that was the right call. And then he dropped it while he was bobbling it. So it'll go as an incomplete pass. So
it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Warriors. Ball on the 31-yard line.
3:29 in counting in the fourth.
Shoemaker snaps the ball, drops back, is looking. Man comes off the edge. He throws it deep to Tinky. He has Tinky, and
Touchdown.
It is dropped by Tinky in the end zone. And that'll make it 3rd and 10 for the Warriors.
Oh, hey, look at that. Now that is great sportsmanship. One of the Warsaw guys comes over and reaches out and grabs Tinky's hand. See,
helps him out. That was a good display of sportsmanship.
Great. What a great display of sportsmanship. Oh, man.
3rd
Tinky,
and 10 for the Warriors.
He sat on there in the end zone like, I can't believe I dropped that. What a pass.
All right,
here we go.
Shoemaker under center. Shoemaker snaps the ball, hands off to Zimmerman. Zimmerman has a hole and dashes forward for about 7 or 8. And that'll be 4th and 2 for them.
Zimmerman gains 7. 4th and 3.
All right, here we go. Come on, guys. Get the 3 so we can keep this going. Take your time. Play clock. Still got 20 seconds.
4th and 3. Shoemaker comes under center. Shoemaker drops back, is going to throw it. Has Blair, and it is broken up by the linebacker. And that'll be a turnover on downs, and that should do it here with 1:50 and counting on the clock.
So that'll be the end of the game here, I'm pretty sure. The clock continues to run.
Yeah.
All Warsaw has to do is take a knee probably once. Matter of fact, Warsaw is off the field here.
Yep, they're jogging out.
Yeah, just JV coming in. They're lining up. Play clock has not started yet. Running clock is running. Yep, they're lined up and they're taking knee formation.
Yep. Warsaw comes in the victory formation, it looks like. Oh, maybe not. Hey, takes a snap and handoff to the fullback. Now the snap or handoff was a little bobbled, but that'll make it 2nd and 9 with 50 seconds to go in the 4th.
All right. Somebody else is coming in there. Take the last snap. Warsaw up to the line. 2nd and 10, 35 seconds to go.
Warsaw comes under center, takes the snap, hands off to the fullback, and he is brought down with 25 seconds, and I believe that will do it.
We're at fast seconds.
15 seconds to go, 10 seconds to go.
Yep.
And that will do it here for us. We have a final score of Warsaw 36, Wawasee Warriors 0, and Warsaw will retain the W trophy tonight and go home as victors. We'll be back, or we will go to a real quick break, and then we'll be back to summarize the game on 93.7 FM The Mix, CPG-TV, and the IHSAA Champions Network.
Wawasee Community Schools local radio station. We are 93.7 FM The Mix, WRWTLP Syracuse, a Pathways CTE program.
Wawasee Warrior Football is brought to you in part by Beyond Landscaping in Syracuse, a full-service landscape provider offering design, construction, and maintenance programs to residential, commercial, and surrounding lake properties. Beyond Landscaping in Syracuse, 574-527-7973, and online at beyondlandscaping.com.
Wawasee Warrior Football is brought to you in part by Chubby's Pub and Grub in Syracuse, offering a full menu including daily lunch and dinner specials with a family room. Chubby's Pub and Grub on State Road 13 in Syracuse, 574-457-3855.
Wawasee Warrior Football is powered by Sox Marina, servicing all the area lakes for over 60 years, offering Viaggio and Trifecta pontoons or Polarcraft fishing boats, all powered by Mercury and Tohatsu outboards. Coming soon, a new line of Excel hunting boats powered by Mud Buddy surface drive motors. Sox Marina on Webster and Barbie Lakes or online at soxmarina.com.
Wawasee Warrior Football is brought to you in part by Northern Lakes Insurance in Syracuse, offering consumer and business insurance and group health plans. Northern Lakes Insurance, serving Syracuse since 1988. Behind McDonald's on Palm Drive, 574-457-5931, and online at northernlakesinsurance.com.
Wawasee Warrior Football is brought to you in part by Wallace Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling in Syracuse. They can help the residential or commercial customer with in-floor heat systems, high-efficiency tankless water heaters, and well and septic services. Wallace Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling in Syracuse, 574-457-9313, or online at wallacephc.com.
Now back to Wawasee Warrior Football on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
And welcome back to Warrior Field here at Wawasee High School. We have a final here of Warsaw 36, Wawasee 0. And, Coach, kind of sum up how this game went for you.
Well, you know, the first half is what we were down 30-0 at the half. They came back and got one touchdown in the second half. And, you know, that sort of summed it up. We're just not able to do anything on offense. And their offense, oh, my gosh. You know, they're Sullivan, Ortega, Brown. They rushed for, 3 million yards? You got the official stats.
Yeah, I'm looking
somewhere.
up the official
But that's
stats
all right.
here right now.
And one of the things that's kind of neat is Wawasee huddled down in the end zone, and Reedabu was talking to him, and Warsaw huddled down over here on the 30-yard line. And now look at them; they're all over there happy. Warsaw is. They got the Warsaw Wawasee trophy, and it's a really neat thing. And so, you know, again, this is a huge competition, and it's great. And the Warsaw kids really have a good relationship with this group of kids, with the Wawasee kids.
Some final stats on the game. Team-wise, the number of plays was pretty equal, 49-42, Warsaw advantage. For rushing, Warsaw had 298 yards to Wawasee's 34.
Yeah, that's a stat that, you know, you look at the total stats, and they've had around 300 yards a game rushing.
Yeah, average 270 in the NLC this year. Passing, Warsaw 76, Wawasee 89. And for rushing, their rushing leader was Flores Ortega with 18 attempts, 116 yards, and 3 touchdowns, an average of 6.4. Our rushing leader was Cameron Zimmerman with 7 attempts, 28 yards, 4 yards per carry. Well, hey, that kind of sums up our homecoming broadcast here. Again, congratulations to homecoming king and queen Cameron Zimmerman and Sydney Baker. And thank you to everyone back in the studio that is helping our broadcast make. And lastly but not least, thank you to our sponsors, the Gingrich Group, Dynamic Spine and Rehab Center, Goshen Home Medical, Protect Marine, Northern Lakes Realty, Wallace Plumbing, Heating and Cooling, Northern Lakes Insurance, Sox Marina, Chubby's Pub and Grub, Beyond Landscaping, Our Group Real Estate, Keller Williams Thrive, Air Good Electric, Blue Barn Berry Farm and Event Venue, Quality Engineered Services, and Stealth Shield Solutions. Thank you to them and to everyone listening. We hope you have a great and safe travel on your way home. Again, our final here was Warsaw 36, Wawasee 0. And we'll see you tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. for Coach's Corner here on 93.7 FM The Mix, CPG-TV, and the IHSAA Champions Network.